Reaction.
Bada bing, bada boom. Welcome to the Oruga Podcast.
Yeah.
Today is going to be a great day. Unfortunately, we are missing a key member.
We are. We're missing Nolan today, and that's okay. I mean, we'll see him soon. We weren't podcasting the last 2 weeks. That's just, we got busy. It was like Halloween night, and then the next week was the Bengals game.
Right.
Oh my God.
Nolan was sick as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I was sick too, dude.
Right.
I was sick as a dog. Oh my God. Like, everybody I know got an illness, like some type of cold. And it's probably COVID, to be honest. Like, it kind of feels like COVID, but...
I have a coworker that was out for like 4 days.
Mhm.
And he's like never sick. He had to go to the hospital because of
Damn.
whatever's going on. And I was
Like-
just talking to a guy today who was like super sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's scary.
It is scary, yeah. I was like sick for like a weekish, and then like I had some family members get sick, and then I got sick again for another like week and a half. And so, yeah, I feel like I've been sick close to a month in total this season.
How many times you gotten sick? Maybe 3 times that I know of.
Right.
So it's pretty crazy.
Dude, I'm like it, and I just feel like I always have mucus issues.
I see.
And like I'm always coughing, and I can't fatigued. It's no joke. Whatever's going around right now is no joke.
I feel it. My girlfriend went to the doctor recently because she's like been having so many sinus issues.
Yeah.
And they told her it was like a warm winter startup. So there's like a lot of live pollen that's still alive.
Gotcha.
And it's like getting people while it's still like getting a little cold.
Okay.
And he was like, use Claritin. That might help you.
Right.
That's case to case.
Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Sucks though.
Dude, you know what also fucking sucks? Using that damn Newport Bridge.
God damn.
Fucking, it's so
fucked.
stupid, isn't it? Going by, what is it, the aquarium? I don't know what that bridge is called, but
I think people refer to it as like the Covington Bridge. Is that true?
It's not Covington
Covington Bridge.
No, I mean, you could be talking about, there is a Covington Bridge.
But not the one
That's 71, 75.
Okay, I know what you're talking
That's
about.
the Covington Bridge. And then there's also the suspension bridge that also like releases you into Covington, I believe. But the one I'm referring to by the Newport Aquarium, that's been my source of transportation instead of the Big Mac Bridge, and it's southbound, and it sucks, dude. Like
I get double roundabouts on the way home. And it's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's so horrible. And like the traffic in Cincinnati because of it now too, it's dog shit. It's so bad. And like I remember the day it happened, or I guess like the day after it happened, right? It happened at like 4 a.m.
Halloween night or something.
I guess so. Yeah. It was like a Thursday or Friday night.
I didn't even notice. I can literally see the fucking bridge from my house. Didn't even notice. Didn't smell it.
Yeah.
Didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I not notice a fire that
large?
Yes,
yeah.
dude. That's concerning.
Yeah.
Now I kind of understand why people in California like fall asleep and wake up.
And there's fires next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy.
And they
I didn't notice.
And they die in their burning home. Yeah, it's really.
It concerned me. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
That fire's too close for me not to know about it when it was happening.
Yeah. How many conspiracy theories have you heard about the bridge? I've heard so many, dude.
I've come up with my own. I haven't heard anyone else's.
Me too.
I have some crazy pictures of it though.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I got some interesting thoughts about it too. The fact, it's really interesting how this catastrophe has educated me on the fact that rubber burns
Really?
better than oil, apparently, or like as
I
good
didn't
as
know
oil. Yeah, I didn't know that either. And so there's these so in playgrounds,
Turf.
instead of using wood chips, they use like tire chips now, and apparently that's what caused the fire. That's the official thing I've heard, is that like some type of fire combusted on the playground, and then the playground caught fire, and all the tire chips started burning, and then that's what created the big flame.
That makes so much sense.
And I mean, they were saying it was burning like at thousands of degrees. I don't remember the exact figure, but it was pretty
hot.
Notable, pretty fucking notable. And have you seen the fucking photos of underneath the damn bridge? It's like crinkled. It's like non-repairable.
I haven't seen it like high, like close up. Mm-hmm. I've just seen like some random stranger taking a picture, and it's like pieces of it just aren't there and whatnot. Yeah. But, I didn't see a picture of it before to compare.
Sure.
That was my problem.
Sure. And I guess, like for the people listening, I mean, like we're talking about the Cincinnati bridge. There was a fire underneath of it. And there really hasn't been much talk about who started the fire. Like, how did this fire transpire? But it closed the northbound part of the bridge. And so now it's just like causing all this traffic, and like, it's just ridiculous. The traffic is just ridiculous. And we really don't have any fucking answers about like how it started.
I want to see that playground now that you say that.
Yeah. I'll look it up right now.
Like, how demolished is it? Like, I can't even start to imagine how fucked it is.
I don't know.
It's like having lava underneath it. Like, it's got to be completely mangled.
Fire. You would think it would be, right? You would think it would be. I guess let's watch some videos.
After last week's massive fire.
Yeah, but traffic is still incredibly slow. Unfortunately, it's not going to get any better when you have
is coming out of this hose.
Early next week, the crews will be able to start erecting the...
Wow. What in the world? Fire broke out from underneath the bridge a week ago.
I would turn around.
You'd have to.
Steel beams underneath the bridge. Crews with the Federal Highway Administration have been on the scene. They sent us a statement today saying, while the cause of the I-471 bridge fire is currently under investigation, FHWA is working closely with the Ohio Department of Transportation to make the bridge operational as soon as possible.
This was insane. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Sorry, guys, I gotta wait for this. That's crazy. And if anybody understands this, that's like 80 feet in the air.
Yeah, that's really high up. I've seen pictures of those smoke fumes, like higher than the top of the bridge, like the flame, like the actual flame, like.
This bridge is elevated pretty tall.
Yeah,
that's no ordinary fire. That looks like a gas fire. Looks
like a couple houses. Yeah. And there's nothing underneath that fucking bridge.
I used to run cross country, and I would run across that part of Ohio's, the next to the Purple People Bridge.
Right.
There's like this park underneath. It's really beautiful, and it's a great place to run. I have seen underneath that bridge. It's nothing notable. You wouldn't look at that park, or you wouldn't look at that playground set and be like, this is a real issue. Like, you would have no idea. Like, to go on a side story, I watched this video of, I guess it was like a country of like Libya. It was like Liberia. Sudan, something in Africa. Northern Africa, okay. Yeah. And in this country was taking in tires, okay, because they're part of the Sahara Desert, and they have plenty of acreage to just do whatever the fuck they want. And so they were importing all these tires, and they could potentially have issues with fire. Because of in all these concentrated tires, they're just like talking about how like this could be a potential like a fire like Kuwait, back in like the 80s, I guess it was 70s, 90s. I don't know. I don't know when the Kuwait fires were, but yeah. I mean, these tires are no joke, and it's hard to repurpose these things. And so
I remember seeing some business lady in Africa repurposing tires.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she was using it for.
Okay.
No, yeah, she was shredding them up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember what she was doing. I forget.
I don't know.
I think she was making bricks or something.
Oh,
I'm
really?
Not gonna lie.
That's pretty cool.
I don't remember though.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you can do with old tires, but
what
the
fuck are tires made of? Are they a product of petroleum? Are they a petroleum product?
I think they are.
Okay.
I really do think they are. Yeah, I do think they are.
I'm not sure.
Are we about to ask ChatGPT? I just want to exit.
There it is.
There we go.
Are tires a petroleum product?
I need a new tab. Yeah, Google are. Yes,
Okay.
tires are a petroleum product because they contain synthetic rubber, which is made from petroleum.
That's
About
crazy.
60% of rubber in tires is synthetic rubber, which is made from petroleum-based hydrocarbons. Synthetic rubber is strong and durable. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's pretty
You know
fucking nuts.
That like real rubber apparently is a plant, damn near. I'm sure it
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
comes
Okay.
from like trees and shit. And
Yeah.
there's like some plants naturally produce rubber. That like there's some plants in the desert like of Nevada that actually like naturally produce rubber compounds.
Sure.
And companies like Cooper Tires
Mm-hmm.
like take those plants and like extract the rubber from them to make some eco-friendly tires.
Oh, interesting.
It's crazy.
That's interesting. I feel like there's some like trees, like the rubber tree.
Yeah.
They create bows with because it's like flexible and it's
Interesting.
like, it has like gosh, I wish I had all the scientific words to be able to say that's like oh my gosh.
Better than regular wood, I assume. Like
Yeah,
less
it's just
stiff.
like it retains its original shape while still being able to bend it. And
Okay.
so like, yeah.
Interesting.
Back to this thing though, it's so fascinating to me that they haven't found
A cause, like
a cause, or they haven't been able to like. I'm sure they have.
I mean, they have a cause, but they don't know like who started this fire. Like, was it
Right.
a cigarette butt? Was it like?
Yeah, was it? I heard a homeless man lit up a mattress. That was the first conspiracy
Really?
theory I heard. Yeah, to
Dude,
stay warm.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that are homeless underneath, like
yeah,
in the little grungy part of the banks.
dude,
A lot.
Like the Licking River too, and a lot of the Ohio River has tons of homeless people on the banks.
It's insane.
Because there's not really anybody who goes over there, unless you're a boater or a
Right.
fisherman, but nobody really fishes on the Ohio River. So it's mainly boaters that see these people, but it's pretty crazy.
Dude, who's in town? Suicide Boys was in town.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
it was like 3 weeks ago. We haven't podcasted in a while. But
Yeah.
I was looking around. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of homeless people here.
Yeah.
It was like Suicide Boy fans walking through it. I was like, oh shit, those are just fans. I saw them walking right next to like a crackhead, and I was like, damn, they got the same fit on.
Yeah.
All black,
Mhm.
like ripped shirts, ripped pants type shit. Like, damn, these motherfuckers are homeless and feel cool. But besides that, there was a lot of homeless people. I have like pictures on my phone of them just taking a bunch of their like junk and putting it in piles, like multiple homeless people having their stuff in just piles.
Interesting.
And if they're smoking crack or something, and their crack pipe hits their bag and it ignites underneath the bridge, what the fuck's gonna happen? Some
Sure.
crazy shit.
Sure. It's not going to cause a fire like that.
That's true. But if it, like
right.
if they light something on fire, like their shirt or something, they drop it on the turf, that turf ignites.
yeah.
It's like, bam.
But what's really fishy to me about all of this is
Right.
that, the temperature at which the tires have to be at to combust.
Interesting.
I don't think an ordinary fire would just start this. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I've seen like regular mulch burn.
yeah. Okay.
And because like the way it's laid out, like with the surface area of it all, air can get in between. Like if you drop a cigarette butt and it gets like wedged deep enough in there,
Yeah.
air can get in, but it's still like protected from getting blown out. So
Okay.
it gets really hot. Like mulch fires,
Oh, interesting.
dangerous.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
They
don't
get
disagree.
hot quickly and they're hard to put out.
Yeah, but it spreads fast and it doesn't really have something to grip onto. That'll create a flame that's 50 feet tall. Yeah. This is the only thing I guess I have to say is that fire's kind of hard to create. It's not just like like fire doesn't just spread.
I think mulch fires are easy to do, but
That's fair.
fires are hard to do.
Grass fires are really easy to spread too.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about high temperature. You know,
you're
something hot enough to ignite rubber. That just seems like I gotta ask that question. At what temperature does tires ignite? This is a really oh god.
Let's go for it. Let's get on that watch list. Lower our social credit score.
What temperature does tires burn? Oh come on.
No fucking way. How hot is that?
The coolest tires may
How hot is that?
2,000 degrees, but like
what does that mean? 2,000 degrees? Is that like
it's
the surface
burning.
of the sun?
It's like burning at 2,000 degrees. Oh, okay.
Okay. My oven gets to 400.
What's a
My brain.
typical temperature
For like a fire.
for a tree fire? Let's put that.
800?
1,400.
Yeah, that's insane. $2,000's crazy. Wildfires were 1,200.
1,400 apparently. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. So it's like it's almost burning, 80% hotter.
That's fucking insane. That's
Yeah,
insane.
it's burning almost 80%
Holy
hotter.
shit.
So that's pretty fucking fascinating.
Dude,
And all,
it was raining.
yeah, it was.
It was fucking raining.
It was raining. The one thing I want to say is that if this was a homeless person, I feel like they would have thrown the homeless person under the bus immediately. What I mean? I feel like news reporters would have been like, there's footage of blah, blah, blah
Right.
people, underneath the... I just feel like there's more going on
I agree.
than a homeless person caught something on fire to stay warm. That just doesn't seem... And it wasn't that cold that night. It was like 50s.
Man.
You know?
What are the other conspiracies?
So that's a great question. And I'm here to only give speculation, okay? None of this shit I have researched at all. But, there was the Baltimore Bridge, right?
Right.
And everyone's like, that's the Taliban didn't do it. It was probably just a sleepy guy driving the barge, right? That's kind of the narrative that's came out of the Baltimore Bridge collapse. But that's kind of interesting. That whole situation's pretty interesting anyways. But also like the derailments that I've been having recently, they're probably just I don't know. There's just been so many derailments in Ohio recently that have and the cargo is like chemicals. They're all chemicals. And it was in Hamilton County. It was like really close, dude. There was one that was
When did this happen?
like a couple months ago.
No way.
And it was a
that went under
chemical
my
spill.
nose.
Yeah, it was a chemical. Well, okay.
I'm usually up on top of those chemicals.
So it was a train derailed. Oh yeah, Cincinnati.
Dude, I feel like that's just southern. No way.
A fire that blanketed the town in smoke and prompted evacuation.
Is that that train that from a long time ago? I mean, it's saying Cincinnati, which is crazy. I don't remember being evacuated.
Okay. Residents of several communities outside Cincinnati were ordered to leave or seal off their homes on Tuesday. What was this? September 24th.
God.
Warned that a trail car in the area was leaking a dangerous chemical that could cause an explosion. Emergency officials in Hamilton County, Ohio, said that residents had begun reporting an odor in the air a little before 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Firefighters, a local hazardous material team, and other emergency responders determined that the smell was coming from a rail yard in Whitewater Township area west of Cincinnati, where a train car was leaking this thing.
Styrene.
Styrene.
I've heard of this.
The chemical is used to make plastics and fiberglass. It is highly flammable and dangerous when inhaled.
Fuck.
So, like, this shit happened September 24th. All right.
Look up styrene online. I want to see that compound.
Will do. Where was this? Right here. And then there was the East Palestine thing. You remember that? The East Palestine
I've seen
chemical
this
spill?
shit. Go to images real quick.
Sure.
Damn, I should maybe go to the wiki, but yeah, I think.
Here, I'll go to Google. How about that? So what do you think?
I just want to see like it like in its raw form. Like, is it a gas? Is it a liquid?
Oily liquid with a sweet odor.
Okay.
It looks just like a liquid.
Look up the other one from that other train that was in northern Ohio.
With the East Palestine one?
Yeah. When you say Palestine, I keep thinking Middle East.
I understand. But
it was
East Palestine,
vinyl
Ohio.
Chloride. Yeah.
What was it?
Vinyl chloride?
Vinyl?
Yeah.
Vinyl chloride. All right.
It
Okay.
was, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think there was like a P. There's a P in front of it. Yeah, Paul. It's right there. If you scroll down a little bit.
Sure. Where?
This
thing?
Yep. The
polymerization.
Polyvinyl chloride.
Okay.
That's what it was, and it's what's used to make plastic as well.
Sure.
I don't know where the styrene comes into play, or maybe that's just a different type of plastic.
Sure.
But I know that this is also a main component of plastic that's in a liquid form, which did combust in East Palestine.
Yeah. Sure.
Which is terrible.
Yeah.
And then you have a styrene spill. That's fucking crazy.
And this is in our back door, dude.
Yeah, that's too close.
This
for
is in our
comfort.
fucking back door. And also, like, we've been to the waterworks.
Right.
And you know where East Palestine is?
Right. It's very far away.
It's fucking upriver.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, and they take our water for Cincinnati upriver. And so it's like,
I think that Cincinnati Waterworks can filter out styrene.
okay.
I don't see any reason why they can't.
It's parts per billion?
I think it is parts per trillion now, legally.
Really?
Yeah. I think
No. I'm saying, okay. I was just saying, like, do you think styrene would be parts per billion? Or do you think, like, how big are the particulates? Is that
I
what
couldn't tell you today, but I could tell you in a few hours once I get my computer out.
Yeah,
I have
that's
like
fair.
a list from the waterworks of what chemicals they have filtered through.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it is like, weirdly enough, shit that would be carried on trains, not going to lie.
Sure.
I think they kind of know what's going to happen. Like if there's going to be like I think they know that that's a root cause of shit that can get into the water, like trains.
Oh, sure. Like they can be preventative. The waterworks can be preventative.
Right.
On like what to look for. That's fair. We talk. I don't know. I just see so many things about how America's in a vulnerable state right now, right?
Yeah.
In logistics, because like we have all these. Yeah, and so like we have all these like train derailments carrying probably the most like just gruesome chemicals to nature. And then we also have these bridges just kind of like collapsing just casually. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Like that you've driven northbound.
I mean,
you know,
I might not know, but I do know.
No. You've driven northbound on 471. I've driven northbound on 471. If I saw that fire, I would have been shitting my pants.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for
I would
sure.
be absolutely shitting my pants.
Yeah, on the bridge.
On the bridge? Like, what do you do?
Bro, you're fucked.
Do you
You're
reverse?
looking for Mothman to save you at that point.
Yeah,
like.
dude. Like, I wonder what I would do. Like, would I would I drive through the flames or would I turn around? I would turn around.
You can't
even,
for real, like, turn around.
You can, though.
You can't. I would. I'd take that risk.
What's the first thing you could take? I would go the back way on the Bellevue exit.
Yeah, me too. That's
and
where
I would
go.
I would just fucking put my brights on and just honk my horn the whole way there, you know?
Man, that would throw a motherfucker off.
Oh, it fucking would, dude. Seeing somebody go like
Coming
the opposite
way on that fucking when you're merging on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that'd
honestly,
throw me off.
You should fucking do that though,
Yeah.
because that would.
There's no way you're getting past.
Yeah.
Imagine being that much of a. Imagine being like, I'm late for work.
Yeah.
I'm late for work.
Dude.
There's only one way I'm gonna be on time. I'm on my last fucking point at Walmart. I need to go to work. I don't give a fuck if there's a big ass fire. I'm just fucking.
I know.
Hell no.
You wonder if your fucking tires will
Melt
from that. Yeah. Yeah.
You could try.
You could try.
Ghost Rider. Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah. I don't know who. Well, obviously, I don't know who did it, but I'm curious if they will ever find the person or find the group of people who fucking conducted that fire.
Shit. She's no, but I'm gonna finish what I was gonna say about this chemical shit.
Yeah.
Fucking what do they call themselves? Northwest, or is it like Northern Folk?
What are you talking about?
The train company.
Oh.
With the horse, it's like NS.
Yeah, it's like
North Sulk or North Folk or some shit, or North South, some bullshit.
Train company. I think it's just Northern. It might be Norfolk though. No, it's Northwestern. No. Would you say Norfolk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that kind of looks like it. I see the horse.
Yeah, I see the horse. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. NS. Yeah.
Those motherfuckers need to get their shit together, bro.
You think so?
For sure. They've already gotten so many fucking lawsuits. They need to get their shit together. I feel bad for people that work for the train organizations.
I was hearing JD Vance talk about wanting to implement like fast trains, like bullet trains throughout the US. That would change it up.
For transportation cargo too?
I would assume so. I mean, like, obviously they're not going to just like overhaul it. Yeah. But I feel like they would add regulation or just like safety measures, safety precautions.
There's not enough. Like, I feel like they're already like balls to the wall right now. Like, we can't be late. We can't be fucking late. I don't give a fuck. You need to just fucking jump the rails, bro. Mm-hmm. Jump the rails. They're probably doing some crazy shit over there. I'm not going to lie.
I've seen some crazy fucking videos of just horrific rails. And look, I'm no fucking train expert, but when you like, there's been plenty of videos out there that shows Ohio having the shittiest railroads out there, but I don't know.
I think it's really interesting having the old museum that we have here used to be like one of the greatest train stations in the country.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now our trains are just blowing up. That's crazy.
I know. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this transpires. I mean, if it just keeps continuing with spill after spill, what's going to happen, you know? And it's just all plastic, like raw materials.
Right.
It's so strange. It's so bad for the environment.
They shouldn't even, I mean, it's not like I'm going to say this and it's going to happen, but ideally we don't even need to make any more plastic in this country. Like, I think we have enough plastic to the point where if we just recycle everything that we have, we'd be good for eons. Yeah. Like, I think we have enough plastic. Sure. I don't think we need to be producing it anymore. Yeah. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't even believe that's that's not even on our radar, you know? Like, I hate to say this, but like, of course, like, you know, people get so up on arms about like abortion laws, and I understand, like, you know, support whatever you believe, but the fact that like we aren't that radical of a nation against plastics is crazy. It's not even a conversation, you know? Like,
yeah, I feel it.
I truly support anti-war. I know that fucking loser over here. And there's probably plastic inside this aluminum can.
Right.
You
There's
know,
different layers to it.
we've seen that video before of the guy eroding or like using a chemical to eat away the aluminum and leave the plastic behind. Yeah, it's fucking.
There's different layers to it all. Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking weird. I mean, it's a world I don't understand. We're entering such a complex world.
I think we've already been complex, but now no one cares anymore. I feel like we're stepping away from engineering, so everything is just becoming confusing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
Nothing's the simplest route anymore.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, that's why I really do love my content today, because even you, I'm sure you're an aspiring homeowner, right? You want to.
Yeah, I was looking at a $160,000 house in Newport the other day.
Yeah, you were.
For sure.
You want to live in the port?
No way.
Wow.
I can't do it. Can't do it. Bellevue, can't give it up.
Really? You
Can't
like
give it up.
Bellevue now? Do you?
I mean, I like my place.
Yeah. But do you like the area? Are you assimilating with the area yet?
Not enough. I haven't.
Not enough.
I'm not going. I'm inside.
Okay.
I don't go outside, so
You don't walk anywhere?
I don't touch grass.
You need to go like that UDF. Like
I've been there a couple times.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
not nearly enough.
Sure.
So
Sure. I understand. I've been like place hunting as well. Just see if like I could find a better apartment than my one now, but it's just so hard. Like the renting's so expensive.
it is crazy.
Square footage is just, it's like they kind of in the market, it feels like they kind of like strategically use square footage against you. And like if for some stupid reason you have 100 extra square footage, they want to charge you like 25-30% more.
Right.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like the market's so unattainable right now.
I know some people with some rental properties in Cincinnati,
Yeah.
and they're making a bag
Mhm.
off of it.
Mhm.
Like the mortgage for like a 5 people unit,
Mhm.
like 5 units, 5 people,
Yeah.
it's like $800.
Okay.
And they're charging about $600 per person for
Mhm.
5 people. So they're making like
Jesus.
stupid amounts of money.
Yeah, sure.
That shit sounds so worth it, but
Mhm.
I couldn't do that. I don't want to be, because it's like a long-term investment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you're not going to see you're not going to own that property for like 30 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then if something happens along the way, like it catches on fire, God
Right.
forbid, or some
Mhm.
crazy ass shit, you're fucked.
Well, you got
But-
insurance.
Yeah, that's true.
You got insurance. I think the true downside to being a landlord is,
Dealing with the people as well.
dealing with the renters. Truly. I mean, that's your biggest downside. And being able to balance just upkeep.
Yeah.
Upkeep of the apartment is probably your biggest challenge, because people are gross.
I feel that.
I toured this apartment. I toured 2 apartments on Saturday. The first one I walked into, somebody was living in there. And so like,
Crazy.
I'm walking through, it's nice, whatever, I'm just like trying not to like look at the people's stuff, but trying to
Right,
look
yeah.
at the apartment,
That's what I kinda
I'm
had
just
to
like
do.
trying not to like, I don't know. It's just really awkward, like
Yeah.
seeing somebody's bed and their clothes, and you're like, I'm sorry, but I wanted to check out the
Yeah.
closet.
I've
Like,
had a similar experience.
how deep is this closet? And then you just get really uncomfortable about it. But so the first apartment was, fine. The apartment was okay, but not for me. And the people were reasonably clean. The second apartment I went into, the door opens, and all I see are DoorDash McDonald's bags, just like rode all throughout the wall, and like you kind of just like had to like walk in, and then so like the living room, what's supposed to be the living room where the couch and the TV
Right.
goes, is all filled up with just DoorDash McDonald's bags. All right. It smelled horrendous in there. It smelled so fucking bad. Like,
The landlord walked you through this place?
yeah.
What
Well,
was
just-
their reaction?
it was a reception girl, like, what I mean, just like a
Okay,
random,
okay.
just like a random like helper. And she was like, "Oh, strange how people live, huh?" Like, she didn't really want to talk about
Holy
it.
shit.
But dude, it was so crazy. And so then I turned to the left, and there was a mattress in between like all the walkways. in between like the living room, the kitchen, and the bedroom. It was really strange. So there's just a mattress on the ground, okay? Still surrounded by DoorDash McDonald's bags. And then we walk into the bedroom, it's completely empty.
That's crazy as fuck.
It's never been touched. And I remember the landlord lady, the person walking us through, is like, "Oh, I wonder if they play the clarinet. They might need good acoustics or something." I was like, what? I was like, it felt
weird,
so
dude.
Serial killer vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so disarray, but then uber clean in this one in like untouched bedroom, untouched. And then I went to the kitchen, just check it out. I was fucking curious about them now. You know what I mean?
Right.
and then there was just like ramen wrappers, like all spread out, which I understand. Look, I eat some ramen. It was one of the most disgusting places I've ever been in. And the shower didn't even have a curtain. There was no curtain in there.
That's crazy.
There was just, I don't even believe they shower. It was... Yeah, dude. I was fucking. It was so.
Shit.
I was so like grossed out. I remember I didn't touch anything. I didn't want to touch. I didn't even want to touch a door handle.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was just like hands in my pockets. I don't want to touch a damn thing. And I remember leaving there. I was like, I want to take a shower. This is fucking so disgusting. Yeah.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. And as a landlord, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. You know what I mean? If I accidentally walked in to like maintenance a light bulb, and then you're fucking just. An absolute like a roach catcher.
Damn near, yeah.
You know what I mean? You might as well be farming roaches.
Yeah, at that point.
What do you
cultivating roaches? Yeah. McDonald's.
Dude. But you know what?
Trials and shit.
Bugs don't even like McDonald's. Rats don't even like McDonald's. It's really, I don't know, dude. It was one of the most It was smelly. Like it was just
like
fat.
old fucking condiments.
Have you ever left McDonald's in your car before? And you like...
Or like some fast food or some shit.
Yeah.
Like the bag for a few hours.
Yeah. Exactly. And you like go back in your car and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
It kind of smells a little odd. Imagine that, but 10 times worse. Like concentrated.
Nah, I'm good.
It was so weird. But yeah, I mean, that's why like my fascination for like homes, like, I don't know. I have a lot of videos of like some really interesting homes. And compact living, because
Jesus Christ, man. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that is an insane story. I'm surprised there was no one hiding in the closet. Just did you get that feeling like there was someone who's gonna pop out behind the door and be like, "Surprise, motherfucker"?
I got the feeling that like
some homeless guy lived there.
Not in the apartment, but on the other side of the road, watching through the window. You know what I mean? That's the kind of feeling. I was like. But like honestly, I mean like I can say that it felt sinister, but it wasn't. Right. It was fine. Everything turned out. I'm sure like it just kind of felt like a foreign exchange person was like going to school at UC. Do you know what I mean? Like they were just going like a college student.
Right.
It just felt like a foreign college student. That's what I thought of. Because it just
crazy though.
They didn't have any furniture, they just had suitcases opened, and that's it. Just suitcases opened, and so like, yeah,
that's so crazy though. Like, how would you not like make ends meet and like buy things like a shower curtain and whatnot?
I don't know. A shower curtain's not much. It's $10.
Yeah,
that's literally $10.
Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
It was real iffy.
Man.
Yeah.
What is this person doing in their life?
I don't know.
They have friends.
I don't know.
Can't have friends. Obviously, they can't have them over.
Yeah, they can't have them over.
Shit.
They got to meet somewhere else. It was a cool place though. Like I wish I liked it, but it's just not for me. Like
Fair.
I can't. Man, apartment hunting is really
Brutal.
tough. It's really tough.
I'm not going to be in the church ever again.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay,
This is the last place.
Until you buy a home? That's
sure.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be a long 4 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe hopefully it's 2. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's the next 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been salivating about having a mortgage.
Right.
You know,
a mortgage would be the best option.
It'd be because like, you know, I've been really thinking about it. It makes so much sense to be able to pay my rent. That's really my savings account at that point. You know what I mean? It's just your home. You're paying into your home. That sounds fucking phenomenal.
And it's the same price, if not cheaper, than renting.
Yeah.
For like a decent place.
You can get an $800 to a $1,200 a month mortgage.
For sure.
Everybody's okay with that. Yeah.
For sure.
And it's like, I'm paying so much money
for something you don't get to own is crazy.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it takes away the liability.
Yeah,
you don't have to.
True.
You don't have to deal with insurance. I mean, you have renter's insurance, but you don't have to deal with
something breaking,
property value, plumbing, electricity.
Plumbing is expensive.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke. Yeah, any consultation will cost $500 for plumbing. It's insane. Yeah. You know what? Since we're chatting about it, I'll show you a few things. So, what do you want? Do you want like crazy homes, or do you want like ideal homes?
Show me an ideal home. Let's start off slow this time.
Okay.
Usually all crazy. I'm a crazy guy, so I always go crazy.
Yeah. So like
These tiered tiny homes look like something straight out of a fairy tale, but with a sleek,
beautiful.
modern touch. Each home is beautifully designed
to
blend into the landscape, with options in black, white,
these
and
are just all
stone finishes,
digital
offering style that
designs,
suits
but
any taste.
I see what you're
Perfect
saying.
for weekend
But if they were
getaways,
3D
artisan
printed,
treats, or simply downsizing,
concrete
these homes offer
like
multiple
this,
levels
Yeah,
of
that'd be
you know what I'm talking
dope as
about?
fuck.
Dope.
spiraling terraces and rooftop fire pits. Picture yourself sipping
Man.
coffee on one of the balconies or unwinding in
I would be
front
cool
of
with
a
one of
fire
these
while taking in the
designs, like a
sunset.
round home. You know?
Yeah, that'd be dope as fuck. I don't know about the fire on top, but
Yeah.
I definitely do like seating. Grill at the bottom for sure, or fire. That'd be fire. Being able to like eat your dinner outside, fire. That's so fire. Eating dinner outside.
It's awesome. But I will have to say, when you're on top of a hill, you kind of want some wind protection.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
the one thing that'd be bad. I think I would want high walls on one of them. Does that make sense? Like
I
a
get what you're
high
saying.
wall, but still outside, just to reduce yourself from the wind. And you can do that with vegetation, but yeah, I would really want a round home. I think it'd be really cool. Like a 3D, the 3D printed homes I fucking salivate for. They're so cool. And something
I want to quote in that shit, because that shit would be fire as fuck.
Yeah, 300,000's easy
For
a concrete home.
I wonder how big that'd be. It'd last for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you could get for 300,000, but
I mean, skyscrapers last pretty long, so why wouldn't they?
yeah, but skyscrapers use industrial American steel, you know? Like,
Okay, you're right.
you know?
But I think, yeah, you're right. But it's
steel's
still
different.
concrete and like steel rods for the most part. So
Well, no steel rods on the walls.
really, for a concrete home, they don't put the rods for support.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they didn't. They just straight up like.
Yeah, I think they just made all the walls and then laid another foundation, like another concrete slab on top of that.
I do remember that. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, the Hobbit homes, I've been watching
I haven't watched The Hobbit.
Dude, I've been rewatching The Hobbit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like, I really romanticized it in my mind. You know, I thought it was so good because I was trying to sell myself that it was better than The Lord of the Rings.
Right.
I have family members who think The Lord of the Rings is like God-kissed, better than like Star Wars or something like that. Oh my God, they're so fucking obsessed with Lord of the Rings. So I was like really entrenched on thinking that The Hobbit was super good and better
than The Lord of
the Rings, but I'm rewatching The Hobbit and it's okay.
I need to watch both of those. I didn't even know they were separate things. I thought they were the same thing.
No, The Lord of the Rings is like a kind of like a 2000s, like late 90s thing. And then The Hobbit was, you know, in the 2010s.
Okay.
So
that makes sense. So it's like better CGI and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, such good CGI. I mean, it's peak. It's peak CGI.
That makes sense.
I mean, the Desolation of Smaug is the second movie, and the dragon it's fucking awesome. The dragon's so well done.
I need to watch it.
It's got dragon lore, you know what I mean? Like, dude, dragons are dope.
I've been thinking about, like, if I get a week off at work or something, fucking sitting Ashley down and strapping her eyes like this. We watch at least one of the trilogies, like Star Wars, The Hobbit, or Lord of the Rings, just all the way fucking through. Like, only getting up to eat and shower type shit.
Yeah.
Just finishing it.
I've been trying to do that with my girlfriend too, to do Star Wars.
I see it.
I don't know what order I'm gonna do though, because with Star Wars you can do so many different orders, you know.
For sure.
But I really do believe in the 70s movies, like. So yeah. I don't
know if I can watch the old movies like from before the 2000s. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, that'd be hard for me.
Why?
I don't know.
They're not that bad. They're so.
The one, I think the oldest one I think I could
like
watch
a New Hope.
New Hope wasn't bad. I actually like that one.
The New Hope
with Luke.
Yes.
Yeah, I could watch that one.
Oh, dude.
Maybe I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
I think you are fucking tripping.
I feel like there's one that's really, really old. Is there one older than that?
A New Hope? No.
Okay, then never mind. It's not that bad.
No, those movies, in my personal opinion, have the best movie storytelling. Way better than the 2000s movies. And that's not, I don't know. I don't feel like that's a hard one. Like, the 2000s movies are really hard to stomach.
I really enjoyed the one with General Grievous.
Oh, okay.
Anakin, whatnot.
The Clone Wars?
Is that also with Anakin when he turned to Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that one was probably my favorite.
The Phantom Menace, which is like when Anakin's a little kid. And
that
he's
one's
like
hard as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I love
right.
At least like when he was like learning how to like race and whatnot.
Yeah,
all of that. That was fire.
That was
like
pretty
that.
cool. Yeah.
And then when he's like going crazy. Yeah, that is when they did Execute Order 66. Yeah.
Sure. So like, okay, so then they have the Clone Wars, and they have General Grievous, and like they, what's General Kenobi? Kenobi starts to figure out everything, starts to sniff it up.
Yeah.
And then, what's the last movie? What's the third one of that? Oh man.
I mean, I feel like that's where it kind of goes into Luke as a kid, but that's not how they actually did it in real life. I don't know how they did it in real life.
You're funny. Shit.
Yeah, I'm
sorry,
lost.
guys.
I don't know how they released those movies. I just remember watching them. Bless you.
I just want the fucking movies. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about
Empire Strikes Back.
No. I guess it's Revenge of the Sith. It's Revenge of the Sith that I'm referring to. That's the third movie where Anakin goes bad. So you know what I mean?
What about the Clone Wars then? Which one was that?
Oh, the Clone Wars is over here.
Attack of the Clones?
Yeah, I guess it's Attack of the Clone.
I see.
I think I just said Clone Wars, but that was a TV show. Here it is. Yeah.
I had that movie on disc. Attack of the Clone Wars. I had Revenge of the Sith. I had fucking. Which one's the one with the original? The first one.
The Phantom Menace.
No, the one where he's like, "I am your father."
Oh,
was that Return of the Jedi?
Man, I'm really no. This one's the last one. Of that, it's The Empire Strikes Back. I think it's The Empire Strikes Back. Is Luke, I'm your father.
Man, so which one is the?
Because this is the one with Lando in the city in the sky. Do you remember that? Where like, man, I'm sorry guys, we're really going deep into Star Wars lore, but yeah.
Which one is the other one then? The Return of the Jedi.
The Return of the Jedi is the last one of the 70s movies. Well, I guess the 80s. This is where they so towards the end of the movie, there's these like cuddly like bears.
I do remember the bears
that they fight with, and then they're like trying to take down a shield so they can fight all the
Is this when they blow up the Death Star or some shit?
They blow up the Death Star for the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, they build
Jeez.
Dude, it's really deep. I know. I know. And I'm really trying to convince my girlfriend to watch these movies. Like, that's our, like, thing to watch is Star Wars, but I don't know. We'll see.
Fair.
Yeah.
Man, I need to rewatch this shit because I have everything combobulated. Like, I kind of know the storyline, but it's, like, all mixed up. Because I was, like, 10 when I watched this shit, so.
And so I think that I know this is going to be kind of backwards, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first series with Luke Skywalker, and then I'm going to do the 2000s movies with the Phantom Menace. I'm going to go backwards. And then I'm going to do the 2010s one. And I think that's really the best order you could do. Like the release order. The release order is pretty good.
I think if I were to watch it with my girl, I think I'd start with Anakin and then go to Luke movies and then go to like the, after 2010s type beat, like the new shit that's coming out on Disney.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I would do it.
Yeah. I didn't mind the 2010s movies, but they were just kind of lackluster.
I don't know. Should I do that or should I make it like the father and then you see like the son and then you see the backstory of the father? Man.
I know. The release order is really good.
Yeah.
The release order is kind of the best way to do it, in my personal opinion. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. Fuck.
Yeah. I know.
That's still going to be fire either way if I do get to it.
Yeah. I have
Is this all on Disney Plus?
It's all on Disney Plus.
Dude, I could be watching this right now.
Yeah, Disney Plus is actually pretty good on that. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm a fucking Star Wars nerd. That's for damn sure. I love it. Love it so much. Rogue One, probably the best movie out of all of them.
I think this series is a series where I first was introduced to the meme that black people always die in movies.
Yeah, sure.
Star Wars is the first series.
Really?
Yeah, for
Mando
sure.
doesn't die.
Emperor Palpatine with the electricity.
But are you saying that? I guess he is black. Are you saying that Vader's black?
No. The guy with the purple lightsaber. The Ravens guy.
Oh, Samuel Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He got electrocuted. And I was like, man, black people always die in movies.
I know. Samuel L. Jackson in that movie's actually, he's pretty good. He's pretty decent in it.
Yeah, until he couldn't deflect the lightning.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. I know. I don't even know where to go from here.
I want to see the rest of these houses, man.
What else have you been watching? I'll show you the houses, but like, what else have you been watching?
Oh, I think I told you I watched Menace to Society. I watched New Jack City.
Sure.
Have you seen Menace to Society? Menace to Society.
I've never heard of it before.
That's crazy. Do you want to watch a clip from it?
Is it good?
It's hilarious.
Okay.
Man, this is going to be crazy, but Menace to Society cheeseburger chain. It's about like two crack dealers that are like teenagers.
Was this good?
In LA, and it goes through their story of it first starts off, it's not a crazy spoiler, but they start off robbing like a gas station.
Okay.
And then it just shows like how their lives progress in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
But it's a hood classic. I don't know how else to explain that.
Okay. Is this what you...
This is it. This
Menace... Okay.
Menace 2. Like, as you can see, he's sitting down with a fucking shotgun, like, laughing and shit. He's a psychopath for sure.
I don't know if that's...
Is that the right word for that?
Psychopath? No. That's interesting. Our live popped up, though. That's kind of crazy.
Won't anymore.
Yeah. But, that's fucking... I don't even know what to...
That's like the whole movie.
What am I supposed to absorb from that?
That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's just watching black people struggle while also being like ignorant as fuck.
Sure.
It's insane.
Sure. Okay.
I watched Megamind.
Yeah.
I watched another cartoon. I started Nightmare Before Christmas or Nightmare.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, the Jack the Skeleton movie. I don't know, Disney
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
I started that, didn't finish it.
Okay.
I'm like 20 minutes in. Haven't seen it. Megamind was really good. I really enjoyed that story.
Was it Megamind?
Megamind. Have you not seen Megamind?
I don't know what it is.
Man, people used to call me Megamind all the time. I thought it was because of my forehead, but I guess it's just the personality.
I've never seen this before. Is it good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
It's definitely a kid show.
Sure.
But
Sure.
never seen it.
I rewatched Incredibles. Dude.
The original?
Yeah, it's such a good movie.
For sure.
It's like a perfect piece of entertainment. Like
It's like the fucking Avengers.
yeah, it truly is. Like it's just the kids version of it. And like as an adult, it's still very good. Like as an adult, I don't feel like, oh damn, I'm watching a kids show right now. You never really feel like it. It's still got suspense. It's still got like these, complex things going on. Kids movies now are just like kind of dumbed down to kids,
right?
Like kid problems. But like Incredibles is phenomenal. It just feels like a real world animation, that happens to be for kids.
Man, I forget the animation style on The Incredibles.
It's kind of matte.
Okay.
It's kind of matte. It's really good though. I mean, it's phenomenal. Yeah, it's pretty matte,
That's some good animation. That
Yeah.
classic Pixar animation.
Yeah, it was like Art Deco mixed with like a little bit of like brutalism. Kind of.
I think it's more minimalist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I like it though.
It's super great. Yeah. It's super great.
Because he has like his office job and shit. It's all gray and shit.
It's just really kind of like, it shows adult problems throughout the entire movie. And like, it kind of like educates you as like a small kid to what adult problems are, you know?
That's what I thought when I watched it. I'm like, man, this is what my dad has to do. He said, go to work.
Yeah.
Talk to some weird boss.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't care. That's
Yeah.
like 2 feet 5. 2 feet 5 inches.
Yeah, I remember the scene where the lady is like, having problems, and Mr. Incredible like stands up and looks over the cubicles, and he's like, "Okay, I'm not allowed to tell you this I'm not allowed to tell you the solution, but here you go." And he's like writing it down, trying to keep it from his boss. It's really great. I mean, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Man,
it is a real world thing for sure.
I know.
Real world struggles.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Being an adult.
So we went on a fucking rant because I said this home looks like a Hobbit home.
Right.
Okay. But this is basically a Hobbit home.
Mountain. Mind giving me a short house tour?
Why not? Sure. We are actually going into the land. It's a Hobbit home.
Oh,
So
wow.
there you
That's
are.
what it's called, too.
This is our living
Wow.
room. This is our open plan kitchen.
That's insane.
Yeah.
There's a rock in the kitchen.
This was embedded in the land. It's natural. Actual natural light. Show you my master bedroom. Maintaining all the curvilinear lines. Even the headboard is mosaic with a rounded edge. Everything is rounded. Master bathroom. We wanted to keep the
Wow.
natural
I
feel,
know,
the
dude.
pool. It's a beautiful infinity view. It can
There's
never be
not a
taken away
straight
because this is
line
the
in that
forest
entire
land.
home.
Garden that we're walking in, it's actually the roof of the house.
Wow.
That's insane.
One of the most unique homes I've ever visited.
Well, thank you so much. I've always wanted to be very close to nature.
She is nature.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool home, dude. It's a pretty cool home. I like the fact that I couldn't even tell that we were in the bathroom. There was like this one
Right.
part. I was like, oh, I guess it's the extension of the living room. No, it's just, that's like the shape of all the rooms.
Yeah, that is gnarly.
And these like custom doors, man.
Dude, it is beautiful. With all the natural stones that they use as like decor, like engraved into the wall. It is pretty nice.
It's
Pretty
super cool.
nice.
It's super, super fucking cool.
It's like God fucking was doing God was doing pottery and made their house.
Sure. Yeah, if you can have like, every fucking home that you go into has straight lines.
It does.
So like to go into a home that doesn't have straight lines must be strange.
It must. I mean, I'd break the circuitry of my brain.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would feel completely different having a home like this.
For sure.
You know?
I think it'd give you a massive headache for first couple days, but then once you like break into it, I feel like you'd be so relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah. And to be able to to be able to have no complete linear surface, you know, like all these, just because I'm saying that all the edges are straight, that also means that all the walls are curved. That's crazy. Every single wall is curved.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
That's insane.
It's pretty fucking interesting. I don't know. You know, this is what I salivate for.
Underground is crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like living in the basement.
Yeah.
But she does have like natural light and whatnot, so.
I wonder if I had any other homes that were underground. I don't think I do. But this is another one that's, I guess I'll do this. This is pretty cool.
Here's all the structures we've made at Cabin Land together so far in order.
It's just,
so this is the very first thing we built.
It's this couple that has a YouTube channel, and they just build cabins.
Is the Diamond Cabin. It took us about 6 weeks to build. It's around 90 square feet, and we lived in it while we built our main house. Now, before we could build our main house, we needed water.
That Shrek
so
shack.
next we made this. It is the pump house. It houses our water pumps and filtration systems.
It's crazy how their roof has so much moss.
Now, because we're living in a tiny 90 square foot cabin, we needed to make this real quick because I have a lot of clothes. So this is the wardrobe cabin. And then we finally got to build the main house, aka the castle cabin.
I think on satellite it would be kind of hard to find these homes.
It would. It'd be invisible.
It's a kind of a plus to having moss on your ceiling.
As a garden shed. That's it. Let me know if you want to see the insides of these. Here's all the structure.
Yeah. What would stop you from going out in the middle of nowhere and you and Ashley just like building your own homes?
Can't do it.
Can't do it?
I mean, I am totally for getting off the grid, but
is this too off the grid?
That's too off the grid.
Yeah.
What
do you think you'll miss?
Plumbing,
sure.
For sure.
Sure. But they got water pumps.
They do have water pumps.
I don't know what they do with their sewage. Only God knows than them, you know? Only them and God know what they do with their sewage.
There's a lot of nicely fertilized trees around there.
Yeah, I'm sure. One creek's just shit.
Oh, no. This is the shit creek. This is the clean creek.
Yeah. I wonder what they do, but... Yeah. They also have another video too. I thought that was pretty cool. This is just a cool couple.
Ooh,
I know.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, they just hollowed out tree trunks.
Man, that'd be dope after like a run.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's insane.
I know. It's pretty cool, and I love that home. That home in the background looks.
I thought it was way smaller than what. Like actually seeing him next to it, makes it a lot more bigger.
Could you believe that?
Massive.
I don't really know if those two people
built that
themselves, but if they did,
that's impressive.
Fucking A, man. They are impressive. Just this whole tree trunk itself being your like hot tub, that's dope. That's so cool. That's the coolest shit out there.
Could you imagine like just being in Ohio and having a tree like that as your hot tub? That's insane.
I couldn't. I really couldn't.
Imagine going over to a friend's house and it's like, yeah, hop in this tree, man. Like, what? No way.
I know. I think the moss on the roof really gets me. You know, that confuses the shit out of me. Like, I have so many questions about that roof, but I'll never have them answered. You know, like when it rains, does your roof not get heavy?
That's a great question.
I mean, you're putting like, for that moss to grow, you gotta have like dirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And that dirt's gonna hold water. So where does that water go? It's just a question that's never gonna get answered right now. So Yeah.
I mean, you don't really see a lot of brick houses anymore, so.
I don't think that's brick. I
Really?
think that's wood shingles. Wood. So that's a type of. Do you know how like roof shingles go? Right, they go one over. They go like one over the other, and then they go one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think they did that with the wood, and so it creates like that's the kind of siding that they.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's crazy.
I couldn't imagine they have brick. You know what? I'll look into it after this podcast. But yeah, it's pretty fucking dope, isn't it?
That's pretty impressive.
Pretty dope. And
I'm pretty impressed. Now that I've seen it like that, I might live there and be more convinced. I'm like 60%.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. I'd rather honestly live in like what's that one survivalist rapper?
Oh, off the grid rap. What is that, dude?
Man, off the grid rapper.
Yeah, I think we subscribe to him.
Something Nature, not Nature Jab, but it's
him.
Man, what is his name?
I don't remember. Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Too.
He be rapping. He be outside.
We're not subscribed to him anymore.
Off the grid rapper.
Yeah,
Will survives.
Will survives. Yeah, this dude.
I think I'd rather live in his situation than theirs. Weirdly enough,
I
don't know why. Don't know why.
Yeah,
because theirs is way more like nice, but like I feel like his is like true survival, while theirs is like it kind of just feels like they walk half a mile out and then they're back.
They got like a parking lot where they park their cars. Yeah, I do too. And they go, yeah, I do. I feel that. I feel like they like
where's their
mildly
farm?
got some money, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, this is a good thing. We'll pack some Sammys. And we'll stay in our apartment while we're doing it. But
you could have the same thing going on, but
yeah.
I definitely like to have like a little farm and whatnot. Like,
I think this place I think if this was cheaper, you would probably go with this in a heartbeat.
Is that water?
What? This right here?
Oh no, that's concrete.
No, it's just blacktop. Yeah.
$900. That's
he says I think it's 70.
Oh wow. Okay, these are mobile homes.
$73,000.
That's why it's
I'd paint it for sure.
Yeah, it's fucking ugly.
On a trailer frame, so you can take it pretty much anywhere.
I hate that wood finish, that orange color, but what can you do? I know.
I don't know. It's a nice layout.
73,000.
It's a nice layout. It's a good price. I just don't know about the all wood.
I know. All wood is a little intense.
You can even get it with walnut.
Termites will eat this shit up.
Yeah, they would.
It's a nice.
But this is the master. Well, it's actually lofted. It's not the master. Excuse me.
Let's take a look outside.
Man.
All of our cabins are made from 100% solid wood. None of that screw-on stuff. They come in more than 6 different models.
I'm weak as fuck. This is how fucking Gen Z is shopping for houses. We're looking at all wood mobile homes. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
Hold up.
Hold
up. Where's my fucking $800,000 house at?
Yeah, seriously.
That's hilarious.
$73,000 for that seems a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it does. But
doesn't it? I know. But you got all the amenities,
he did offer everything.
Yeah.
Kitchen. You get your fridge in there.
And
you're paying for the fact that it's mobile.
Yeah.
It's on wheels.
Yeah. I mean, you can throw it on a foundation. You can strap it down to a foundation.
That's true.
I would recommend that. I wouldn't keep it on the trailer forever.
Every day. You just wake up one day, you're in Arizona. Next day, you're in Oklahoma. Like, someone just hijack your shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I remember you were really thinking about mobile home living.
I mean, I do it. Like, there are some nice ones.
Yeah. What's your like price
80 grand.
80 grand's your limit.
That's my limit.
That was a really hard. Can you get a loan for them?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
You can get finance.
You can get finance? Is it a home loan?
I don't know. No.
It's a mobile?
Its own type of loan, but still like a home loan. Like I think you could use it for
Can you get
homes.
fixed rates?
What does that mean?
So fixed rate. That
so
means
it doesn't
that
change over
your
time?
Your interest doesn't increase over time.
I think so.
You can get fixed? Okay.
Like I was looking at it and it would have came up to like $700 a month.
Okay.
Which is like not terrible.
That's not bad.
For a 2-bedroom mobile home.
Mm-hmm.
And not only would you have the mobile home, you would have the land that you put it on. So if I bought like $10,000 worth of land, then that $80,000 mobile home.
So it's a $90,000
loan. Yeah.
Oh.
You can like get both the land and like the mobile home underneath one like loan.
Whoa, that's awesome. That's pretty cool, actually. Wow, that's really cool.
But it's hard to get approved, and like not a lot of loan companies offer it.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
That's not how I would live, but but like
the idea was like, I'm in college, I buy the mobile home, and then I live there for a bit. Then when I finish, build my house while I'm still living in the mobile home.
Sure.
Hopefully by that time everything's paid off. So I build my house and I sell the mobile home for like 50 grand.
Sure.
That'd go towards the house I just built for what, $260,000?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
For a decent starter home.
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't seem too crazy.
That's not too bad.
And then like I'd still be paying like 200 grand after everything.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't seem too crazy.
That doesn't seem too crazy.
And like all that land I'd have too, like $10,000 of land. I think it's quite a bit of land.
Yeah, depends. It all depends on
Pretty
where
big.
it is.
Yeah,
it depends on where it is. I mean, like in Cincinnati.
I was looking at like White Oak, Cincinnati.
White Oak, Cincinnati. Where's that? Should I look it up?
Sure. It's on my face. White Oak, Cincinnati. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a Vandalia, Ohio.
A what?
Vandalia, Ohio type vibes.
Okay.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Like Coleraine.
Sure. Oh, what was it again?
White Oaks.
White Oak?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. By North College Hill? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I'll
Mount
show.
Airy? Okay.
I'll show for a second.
I gotcha. Okay. All right.
That's too crazy.
It's a little far out there. You gonna stay in Ohio, or are you gonna stay in Cincinnati?
I mean, I'd like to stay. I hate Cincinnati. Fuck, that's true. Fuck.
Yeah. Wait, how you gonna stay here forever? Are you gonna go back to Dayton?
No, I can't go back to Dayton.
Then what city were you gonna go to? Cincinnati's not that bad.
I'm trying to get out the city.
What if you could just get?
I'm trying to get into like Westchester or something. Or
God, you fucking dick.
Get into like
Westchester.
What's that one place next to Cincinnati? That's nice as shit. Oakley? Not Oakley, but there's one even more preppier.
So Mount Adams, dude. Mount Adams is the.
There's another one though I've heard of.
Okay.
It's
Hyde
like
Park?
right across from Dayton, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's Hyde Park.
Yeah, Hyde Park for sure. Then.
It's Hyde Park. Well,
yeah, for sure. That's
it's
where I'm
over
trying
here.
to be.
It's over
Oakley,
here.
Hyde Park type shit. If
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in
yeah.
Cincinnati, I'm gonna be there.
Dude, over here's no. It's this particular hill that I'm like really interested in. This part, Mount Adams, dude.
Man, I can see my house from here.
So sick. This is a great part. This is a great part of the city to live in. Trying to find a. It's not really showing the rolling hills that I'm referring to.
I know what you're talking about.
It's just like it's a rolling set of hills, and it's really nice. It's like compact over there.
Yeah, and there's like fucking $1 million houses,
Yes.
like back to back.
Yeah, and it's so hard to get to this place.
Driving wise?
Yes.
Really?
Like, it's the infrastructure and the I don't want to call it a mountain, but the large hill.
Right.
Is really hard to get to, just like to think about it, because like all the roads kind of lead away from it.
Interesting.
And so like you kind of have to get by WCPO. like that building over there.
I see.
Right, it's kind of nearby Hard Rock Cafe on the opposite side of the highway, and so if you kind of go over there and like,
I'm gonna have to visit there. Take a picture of my house from the Cincinnati side.
You should.
That'd be dope as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you that me and my girlfriend will like kind of just drive over there when we're bored.
Right.
It's fun because the homes are so nice. It's so quiet.
Really?
It's quiet. So you don't even hear the rustle and bustle of the city.
That's crazy,
dude. It's the most. It feels like you're in a different city when you go up to Mount Adams.
And that's why I want to live on that side.
Yeah.
Fucking the city shit,
dude.
bro.
And you don't really like, there's no like through traffic. Do you know what I mean? Like
That
you
makes
have a
sense.
lot of through traffic.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to my place. Like,
Yeah.
with the main street and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have that over there.
No. It's just, it's hard to find it. Like
Fair.
truly, like when you kind of have to like, you have to kind of set out to find it, you know? And like, if you ever do find yourself like on just like a boring Sunday, you don't really have anything to do, that's a great place. It's a beautiful sightseeing, like it's a nice drive. It's on, if you feel like you're in San Francisco with the rolling hills.
I can see that.
You know?
Makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the burning yellow bridge, like the forest fires of San Fran. Yeah.
Yeah. Truly. Oh man. I wonder if I have more house videos. Yeah. Okay. Oh, do I have? I got this one, and I got
650 in New York is crazy.
Show you this. Yeah.
Dude, how do you live in that? I've seen these ones.
46 square feet. This is the tour video of it. I'm going to be showing you everything. It has a toilet, it has a bed, it has a shower, it has a kitchen.
How?
This video
Like, how?
is incredible. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched them.
Watch a movie, whatever you want to do. But
So you'd be laying down there, but how the fuck you be
there's
shitting?
lots of hidden
I
doors.
don't know.
So if we take off these pillows, the first hidden door is right over here. We can lift this up
Nah.
and access underneath the sink if we need to.
Okay.
We can also open up these ones down here. These are picture frame style doors. And down here is where the AC and heating unit is. It is an EcoFlow Wave 2. So it does do AC and heating. Here, I'll rip off the vent right here.
You have to like deconstruct his house.
You can have it anywhere. This is access to the water lines for the shower in case there's ever a problem. So several hidden doors. I made it to where it is repairable. I want to access everywhere if I have to. Next, we have the kitchen space. We can open up this door.
Man, that's better than my first apartment.
So the water system, I have a 5-gallon water tank, fresh water, 5-gallon gray water. I know that's not a lot, but this is the world's smallest tiny house. So you can fill up the water by this nozzle here, and you can get a garden hose in here, or I have a funnel if you want to buy fresh water and just funnel it in there.
Interesting.
You can have access to that. And the water goes through a water pump that's hooked up to my battery and a filter system. And then there is room in here for a small water heater. So if you want hot water in here, you can do that as well. That is all underneath here.
This is what like homeless people need.
Yeah, this is one of the greatest examples of what how to solve homelessness. It's not
give them affordable housing.
Yeah, it's not building $60,000 homes, per person.
To be turned into fucking crack houses.
Yeah.
This is the crack house right here.
That's beautiful though.
Yeah, that is nice. That is some high-end Home Depot type sink.
Yeah.
It's a sink. It's like 13 inches by 15 inches, I think. And if you need to cook anything, I do have an electric cooktop you can pull from the bottom. Plug this in to the outlet.
Dude, this is working. I mean, this is manageable.
Yeah. It's not manageable for two people though.
Definitely not.
It's definitely not. Is that our first comment after that long?
That's insane.
Yeah,
Dude, just chilling. But the first comment of the day, this man said, not gonna lie, it's pretty insane that this is reality for so many just wanting their own place and not rent until they die.
Yeah, I don't want to rent till I die either. So I know.
Food item, and of course I have a little light up here. So that is everything with the kitchen.
I think he shows the.
Yeah, I need to see this bathroom.
Oh, he's got a loft up there.
That's insane.
That makes so much sense.
I thought that couch was where you sleep, but
me fucking too, dude.
That is the one thing I would say is
that makes it so much manageable.
Yeah, that's tight. Oh, he lifts it. Do you see how he lifted? Yeah, that's really fucking smart.
That's where this thing comes in. This was originally where the AC unit was going to go, and I was going to vent it inside, but I changed it up a little bit.
Is this the toilet? This has to be the toilet.
I can just take this lid off. It does lock, which is nice. I have a little hook here on the side of the tiny house for the lid, and this is where the toilet begins. Guys, I know what you're thinking. This is a joke. It is not. It is a real functioning toilet. You can open it up, sit here, and then when you're done, it flushes. Pump this, and there is water in here.
Oh, wow.
Flush the whole thing. When you're done,
you can't shit.
No.
Find gross.
You
can just put it right back, and that's it. It's as simple as that.
So are you taking it outside?
No.
You're shitting inside.
You're shitting inside, dude. Think about it. It's really fucking cold. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
If it's really fucking cold and you open your door, you lose all your heat. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I open up my apartment door, it takes like 10 minutes for all the heat to escape, right? Maybe a little bit longer. But for that fucking tiny home, it wouldn't take long for all the heat to escape. So yeah, you would want to bring the shitter inside.
Fair enough.
For sure, yeah.
Dude, this dude's comment got retracted. That's insane.
How'd it get retracted?
I don't know. That's weird. I have to look into that.
How
does that work?
I don't know. Do
you think he retracted it himself?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Everything. This was about $5,000 for all the material.
$5,000. That's so worth it.
Everything. I already had the trailer, so that is
$5,000.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that price for what you get here. So that is everything.
I wonder if you showed the shower. The shower is something I really wanted you to see.
And I added all brand new, but there are two to save on space and weight is what I use for like buying more for it. But there are 2 solar panels here, 400 watts of solar that goes to the battery inside. Here is the front door, totally custom. The same cedar siding. I have an RV style handle right here. It does lock if needed. The window, 1 of 4. Down here on the frame, I added these 2 jacks on the back to stabilize it better because the axle is right in the middle. So if you were standing here, it would kind of be like a teeter-totter. So I added those there for stability, and I added all brand new lights and electrical wiring to the trailer itself. Over here, we have the exterior shower. So if I open this up, this is where the fun begins. I can open this and put the shower nozzle right where it goes right there, and you can turn the hot water or cold water on, and the water comes out. So that's how I saved a lot of space on the shower. So there is one if needed.
That's so crazy, isn't
on
it?
This side,
that's pretty gnarly.
You can see there are a couple exterior features here. This is the vent for the AC and heating units. And yes, AC and heating. And here's where all the electrical kind of comes in right here. This we'll get to later. Let's walk back to the front and walk inside.
Yeah. It's honestly, if homelessness was gonna be solved, like, I mean, obviously you have all the like economical issues and like the mental health issues that revolves around homelessness, but if you could put an easy Band-Aid over homelessness in America, that wouldn't be bad. $5,000 a pop?
Dude, how much are they paying these fuckers to be homeless anyways? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they literally are getting a stable income from being homeless. Just give them a fucking little shack. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and you could have like you could have those like government sponsored what is it, like just like a trailer park. You know what I mean?
That would get crazy.
But the thing is, like, you could like,
where are they gonna be? Yeah.
But you kind of have to create a space for them.
That's true,
right? And like you could kind of have them create a community.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that would be like, what is that place where Michelle Obama didn't grow up there, but O Block? That'd be like the next O Block.
What's the O Block?
O Block is just like a group of like projects. It's like the Newport projects.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like
sure.
Area where a lot of poor people live.
Sure.
It gets pretty dangerous when the nighttime rolls around. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But I mean, that's not bad. You know, at least I don't know. That's something. It's got a solar panel on top.
Green. It's green.
Yeah.
Black and green.
No.
That's fire.
Isn't it? I keep getting impressed. Okay. This is the last one of the tiny homes.
This is a 41-foot tiny home, and I want to know if you could live in it.
Stepping through the front
This
door,
is more
this
like
your
it.
view of the home.
Yeah.
This is
Directly
something I'd
across from
pay
the
for.
entrance is a spot for a stackable laundry.
It
And the
looks
kitchen,
like
where
a
you'll find a fridge and
apartment.
freezer,
Mm-hmm.
stove
Stackable
top,
washer, dude.
a porcelain kitchen sink,
Dude,
and
yeah,
plenty of
for
counter
sure.
and storage space.
Mhm.
Gas stove.
Forwards is a
Like,
bar
what
table
more
for
can I
two,
ask for?
A
and
bar
living room
table?
featuring a
What more
couch,
can I ask for?
fireplace, TV, and second entry to the home. Above the living room and up these
Yeah.
stairs is the first loft, which fits a queen-size bed.
Queen
Towards the
si-
front
I-
of the home, up this ladder,
What more can I
is
ask
the
for?
second
This
loft,
is it.
I know.
which fits a double bed. Back downstairs, you'll find the bathroom,
Another bedroom
which includes a
inside.
vanity with storage, an RV-style toilet, and a large walk-in shower.
Mhm.
Finally, up these steps, you'll find the master bedroom, which includes a queen-size bed,
Dude, 3 bedrooms
large
is
opposing
insane.
windows,
Yeah.
a TV, and closet space.
Let me know in the comments
This
if
is
you think
more than what I need.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is literally more than what I need.
Washing machine, a fridge, 3 beds, a TV. I mean, what else do you need? What else do you need as like a,
That's it.
That's
where I would be.
You could fulfill your I don't know what. I'm not gonna say
My
it.
trailer dream. My
Yeah.
trailer trash dream.
Yeah. I think the one commodity that I would be actively giving up is a nice toilet.
Yeah, but you can
You know what I
get a
mean?
new one for sure. You get that golf ball toilet.
You
wanted it.
could. It was just, that would be the one thing I would be constantly thinking about, is not having a true, like, big oval toilet,
Yeah, I'd replace it for sure. That'd be
Oh.
the first plan of action.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Maybe
dude.
even like, I honestly only would want one room. Maybe I'd be 2 just to be safe. But that third room, if I could like save that space and somehow get like, I don't know, maybe more refrigerator room, which is crazy to ask for.
Yeah.
But yeah, more refrigerator room.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be it. That's all I could ask for.
Yeah.
Maybe like if I could, instead of having more refrigerator room, having a deep freezer somehow.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fire.
There's a lot of like pride that comes with people who don't want to have like a home like this, because it has the trailer, like overhead title of it. But I think like if you really boiled it down and you were, like you said, just going for your first starter home, something that you don't want to die in, but something that you could like reasonably comfortably live without not having a washing machine, or not having like just nice polished walls. And I think this was probably the most decent route.
Fair.
Yeah, without like having a fixer upper.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either you get a fixer upper and you kind of have a shit first home, or you get something like this, and yeah.
Fixer uppers are tough, especially in Cincinnati.
Yeah, dude.
They're scary looking.
They're scary, and
because it's a lot of people. I don't know, man. Because that situation that you explained, saying it was like a UC student, I get it.
Mhm.
But like, I feel like that's like an average Cincinnati home. I mean, you've seen some of the pictures I've sent you when I was like looking at houses. Like,
yeah,
there's really people laying on a mattress on the floor in the stock photos of the selling of the house. And
Yeah.
it's like just trashed. And it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, I remember there was this church that was up for sale, and it was like $100,000 or something like that. And it was like a nice church that was built in the 1800s, and it was just a homeless encampment inside of it, and it was just completely trashed. And they were trying to sell it. I think it was an OTR,
Really?
like somewhere like the armpit of a OTR, like one of just like the back alleys. But it was nice. It had great stained glass, great brick walls, tall fucking ceilings going up to like 60 feet ish almost. Like,
That's insane.
Really fucking tall, dude. Like it had a I was about to say basilica. I don't think it's a basilica, but it was like it had like a clock tower, or not a clock tower, a bell tower.
Okay.
Like just like one of those tall, great, like I don't know what to call it, but like a tall tower
I know what you mean,
attached to the church. It was a beautiful church, but just fucking destroyed on the inside. So yeah, fixer uppers are not cool. They're not cool. I mean, they can be
sucks.
around, but
like the neighborhood also plays a part into it. Like why?
Oh, yeah.
Like Cincinnati, like it's tough to find like a decent neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where I'm from, like there's like 40 miles of like grade A neighborhoods,
mm-hmm.
and then you come here and it's like one street's nice, the next street's fucked up, the next street's nice, and the other street's fucked up. $1 million house here, fucking homeless warfare in the next alleyway. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's weird. I don't like it.
It's really weird. I feel like I'm probably going to live in the city for probably another like 10 years, you know?
Fair.
I'm probably going to have to. Just
Right.
like out of like convenience. I'm
Right.
close to everything. I'm probably going to get a job in the city. Like that's just how life goes.
Right.
But it's going to be hard, you know, trying to find a place that's like reasonably outside of the city that has a nice neighborhood that's, you know, away from all that like good street, bad street,
Right.
street, you know, like when Cincinnati's riddled with that kind of shit. It's really odd. Yeah.
It's not my favorite thing.
No.
You got to pick where you walk and shit.
Yeah. You got to pick where you drive too,
Yeah,
you know?
true.
Like there's some streets you'll drive, like there's streets all the time I drive down. I'm like, where the fuck am I right now? Like, where am I? Like, you walk yourself into a food desert too, you know, and a gas station desert.
Dude, it's insane.
Like
that's the worst part about it. Like, where's the gas station?
Have you ever driven over by the west side by the train terminal by like Cincinnati Children's Museum, like over there?
I mean, I think we went to the east side and went to the coal factory, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the east side
Okay.
of. Yeah, that's no. Was that the east side or was it the west side? I thought it was the west side because we went on River Road and went all the way down. I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe.
I don't really remember anymore.
I
do
have
remember
been
going to
there
the coal
once.
factory though.
Yeah.
The coal you know, pretty much the energy plant,
Right.
You know, that powers the entire Cincinnati grid. We went to that.
I don't say the entire grid.
Well, besides Clifton.
A lot of it. Yeah.
A lot of the grid. I thought he said whole when we were walking through.
There's no way.
Really?
You think so?
Because like the only other grid that there is or at least there's the only other plant that there is the university one that we also went to.
I think there's plants that are really far away
that
we're not thinking about.
Okay.
Like they probably have like big energy terminals underneath the ground that pump energy to the city.
Sure.
Like Duke or something.
Okay, that's fair. That's pretty fair.
I'm sure they have it to where they have power plants that throw energy across the whole country, because that's what they're looking at with those terminals at the coal power plant. And they were saying to us that like there are energy companies, like there's different levels to it. Like if their energy goes out, they have to take them off the grid because it could make a cataclysm of energies going out everywhere.
Surges.
Yeah. So it's like they're distributing energy throughout the whole country through like one system. That's
Have you ever seen the map of nuclear energy in America?
I've not.
Dude, it's really interesting. They're all on the East Coast.
Really?
Yeah, so I watched a Chernobyl documentary.
Right.
Really cool, dude. One of the coolest documentaries I've watched in a while. And it was on HBO. And it was just a Chernobyl documentary, and they were going over how in that town, it was a picturesque town, you know? It was an industrial town that was just built for the nuclear power plant. Right. Like the median age was like 25. Everybody was starting families. Like it was like it was a nice new town. And obviously, what happened. Yeah. It's just like, it was such a good documentary. It was such a fucking good documentary. And that's what made me go down the rabbit hole of like, how many nuclear power plants are in America?
I see.
And how close are they? But like,
real suspicious. He's just trying to clarify so he gets off the watch list. Wow, man.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot. It's a lot.
That is crazy. This is an
interesting one.
Well, I want to say, the middle America is a desert, right? And mountains and shit.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
Decommissioned is yellow.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so there's one right here. Do you see that? That's just directly north of us.
Man.
That
is true. That's discontinued, though, allegedly.
Oh, yeah. Decommissioned.
So there's some in Michigan, like on Michigan, top of Ohio, down in Florida. That's kind of risky down in Florida.
I know. Yeah. I think what's the most risky is probably these fault lines over here.
I see. Those northern ones, I wouldn't do that. That's a bad idea.
What up here?
Northern California.
Oh, yeah. Plus the fires, too. I mean, something.
That's why I wouldn't fuck with that shit.
Yeah. I mean, Fukushima, the one in Japan,
Didn't that one, almost go off?
No, I think it did go off. I think they had a meltdown.
Okay.
Because of a tsunami.
I see.
Right? It was I don't really know if they were affected by the earthquake, but they were definitely affected by the tsunami. And so that land can't be used for what do they say, millions of years or something like that.
Something crazy.
Some stupid number that's beyond our lifetime and our children's lifetimes,
Right.
Something so crazy. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't really an active conversation, how we get our energy. As Americans, you kind of just accept, you pay the bill.
Yeah.
And you really don't.
The light comes on.
The light comes on, you don't even realize where it comes from.
Dude, there's this website that that professor that took us on a tour.
Yeah.
It to me.
He was a cool dude. I liked him.
And it shows you every energy company in the United States, and it tells you their price, if it's renewable, if it's non-renewable, if it's nuclear, if it's whatever.
Sure.
And I was finding the cheapest energy providers in the country, and I was comparing it to Bitcoin miners and whatnot, and I was trying to see if it's profitable, because usually when people mine crypto, the only way if it's profitable if your energy bill is less than what your
gain is, right?
What's generating your Bitcoin, the machine that makes the Bitcoin consumes power. If that power is less than, if you're paying less than what it's making, you're profiting.
Okay,
it's debt,
Yeah, I understand. You're trying to throttle your expense.
Trying to make a positive.
Yeah, out of okay.
And the profits were crazy from this one company. I think it was in West Virginia or something. It was really weird.
Really?
It was a renewable energy source too, and it was on the East Coast. And I think right now it's 11 cents per kilowatt hour. I think theirs was a tenth of that price.
Wow, that's
a
pretty
penny
nice.
Or some shit.
That's really cool.
Insane.
Yeah.
But every company, every person in the in this area, it's a Duke Energy.
Yeah.
Who is not the best option.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, they can service their power, they can do all this and that. That is good. But as for a cost standpoint,
yeah, there's no competitor.
Yeah.
There is a competitor, but nobody knows their name.
Right.
Yeah. And
you automatically go Duke Energy, but then there could be a guy selling it to you for a tenth of a cent cheaper per hour, kilowatt hour.
We learned that in one of the classes that we took together, and that was utility, or it was monopoly on utility.
I see.
Right? Because in some, this is an economic thing, but sometimes it's cheaper to keep competition out of it because there's really only one feasible way to do it. And so that was their argument of monopoly on utility, because are you really going to are you going to run separate electricity lines?
Right. Are you going to pay for them to install a line to your house or something?
Yeah. Same thing with the sewage. If are you really paying for your sewage? Are you going to really put in two different lines for two different companies of sewage? It's just kind of, it should just
Duke Energy's already there. So
yeah.
It's might as well use them.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Someone needs to take them down. I don't like Duke Energy. I'm a hater of Duke Energy.
I don't hate.
The only reason I hate on them is because they don't produce enough power. They're just like handling energy.
Sure. Yeah.
If they actually made like energy, I think I'd fuck with them a lot more.
I used to be in a part of like an apprenticeship thing with Duke Energy, and it. I was going in high school. I was going to like all these different plants. Not plants, but like energy stations,
right?
Where these just like linesmen would just like give speeches on their day-to-day operations, how they got educated, what do they do, and I never really learned anything. And I remember just like not really understanding anything, and that's not their fault. That's probably my fault too.
Right?
But it just seems like such a complex situation that energy companies like Duke Energy have. Like when we went to the coal plant,
right?
When they were trying to explain, like they're using these kind of, I don't want to say reactors, but they were using these kind of like they have 4 and 6 furnace on, but like 3 and 2 are decommissioned. And if we don't produce enough electricity, we get taken from the grid. And we're also worried about cybersecurity. It was all directions. And I never really you can't absorb that amount of information. And like the wealth of like importance that they handle the electricity, dude. Like so much, like the hospitals, just hospitals. I mean, that's the first thing. Schools, government buildings.
Not only did we get on the FBI watch list and lower Social Security score, we're given direct instructions to the enemy on how to take us down. Like target the hospitals.
It's not true. It's not true. Not me. Go after the people who fucking started the fire underneath the bridge. Like Jesus Christ.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. I am kind of concerned about
being close to those?
We haven't even
okay.
We haven't even talked about the election yet.
Shit.
you wanna
Donald Trump.
Yeah. Why don't we just do that? Can you get out of that?
Trump.
What do you think?
Landslide.
Yeah.
Land fucking slide.
Yeah.
Donald Trump for the W.
I know. It's really kind of shocking. Did you see that Donald Trump and JD Vance got on the Joe Rogan show?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Was it a good episode?
So I watched the Donald Trump one, and I also watched the JD Vance one too. But Donald Trump was kind of hard to listen to after 3 hours. He would just ramble about some nonsense. He wouldn't really answer a question.
Just being a politician.
Just kind of being a politician.
Fair.
There was a couple cool moments where Joe Rogan would ask Trump, like, hey, what about those JFK files, And Trump really danced. Like, he danced, dude.
Really?
He verbally danced around the JFK files. He was like, there's some people that are still alive that would be affected from, like, those files being released. And, I can't really do anything right now about it, but, like, maybe I'll rethink about it during my administration to release those files. And yeah, dude.
Did Robert F. Kennedy want them released?
It's not really up to him. It's not really. It's not.
Does he know? Do you think he knows?
Who? RF?
Yeah.
RFK, his dad died when he was young, dude. You know what I mean? And his uncle died, I guess, when he was really young too. So, like,
doesn't know.
I'm sure he's itching to know, but honestly, he's alive right now. Is he really itching? Yeah, that's really all that matters, is that RFK's alive. I don't really think he's got other concerns besides that.
Fair.
But it's a really good question. And did you see oh my God, right before election night, Dick Cheney what do they call that? Endorsed Kamala. Do you know
who the fuck is Dick Cheney?
You don't know who Dick Cheney was? He was part of the Bush administration, and he was the one who, dude, you gotta watch this movie. Oh my God,
Dick Cheney sounds like a bad guy. Imagine your first name's Richard and everyone refers to you as Dick. Could you imagine?
This movie, dude. This movie was so fucking good. It's about Dick Cheney and his life.
Can we call him Richard? Or
no, you don't want to call him. His name's Dick Cheney. I don't know what else to call it to tell you.
Richard Cheney?
No. This is who played Batman?
Bruce Wayne. No, I'm joking.
All right.
I don't know who
it's
played
Christian
Batman.
Bale. This is Christian Bale who's Dick.
Okay.
Who's Dick
What?
Cheney. Yeah, isn't that insane?
That is pretty
That's
crazy.
Christian Bale. And it's such a good movie. And it, like, you know, I really would like this movie to be fact checked, but it kind of like goes over his life and how he kind of weaponized the presidential position and the ability to create micro wars. Okay. And so he used 9/11 as an opportunity to...
Oh, no. We're diving in.
Yeah.
Diving in deep.
Yeah, you should really watch the movie. It's a phenomenal movie. It's so good because it really highlights like the military industrial complex.
Okay.
This is such a good movie about it. And so when you think of Dick Cheney, you should think of just
bad news.
Just bad news, okay? And just more like warmongers, what do they call those? They call those oh shit.
Imperialistic.
No, they call them like I was gonna call them birds, but they're like
vultures.
They're eagles. They're like there's a term for a person who really
buzzard
promotes war in politics, and I forget what they call them.
Okay.
Headstrong,
Fair.
really, promoting war. And so, yeah, the fact that like Kamala Harris was backed by Dick Cheney right before the election, that was crazy. I don't know. I don't really get into it, but
why Kamala? I heard that Kamala was Diddy's fucking attorney at some point in time.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's what
There's
I heard.
no way.
I don't know. Look
There's
that shit up.
no way.
The person I heard it from is not a credible source at all. Diddy's attorney.
Sean
Sheen
Combs.
Combs.
Attorney. How you spell attorney? Attorney.
We're about to figure it out.
Attorney.
Kamala Harris
is
altered.
let's-
No, it's not. It's not true. It can't be true.
Let's do this. Let's do DuckDuckGo.
What was the connection? There was some weird connection between them two.
He's prosecuting. I see Diddy and then I see Kamala Harris in the same sentence.
It's pretty weird. Or I think I remember
There was connections with Hillary Clinton and Diddy. Apparently they were going to the same parties.
That's crazy.
I don't think Hillary was going to Diddy parties, but there's a
lot of people that
there's like photos with them together, and I like honestly I'm not trying to like there's a photo.
It's like the Epstein thing. Okay, I said this
Yeah.
earlier in our podcast. Like just because you're there doesn't mean you're doing the explicit shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like right now we're in an apartment complex. Someone owns this apartment complex.
Yeah.
And they could be doing child trafficking in
the
below
basement. Yeah.
the garage.
Sure.
So just because they're doing child trafficking below the garage doesn't mean that everyone that lives in this complex is a child trafficker.
Yeah, which is also a fictitious thing. Yeah, you should just I don't know. That's just
it sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody who takes a photo with somebody isn't immediately incriminated. But
Right.
that's how they kind of painted Trump, being like, you see how he's Epstein's friend?
Yeah.
And they really try to throw that around for a while.
But you still can't like assume that they're not criminals. Like it's a gray area.
I get it.
So you never know, but you can take their word, but their word, it only goes so far.
Yeah.
The truth never, lies always,
perpetuate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you get
Truth
that reaction?
never.
I got a question for you. Ready
Go
for
ahead,
this
go
one?
ahead.
So now that I'm sure when the election was going on, the week before the election,
right,
you feel like the buzz, like everything was just buzzing about the presidency, everything about the election. Everybody was so up in arms about everything.
Right.
How did you feel about that? During that?
I feel like this is a common feeling for people, and I think the media wants people to feel this way. But I was just like, man, especially after that one guy, the comedian, gave a speech for Trump.
Oh, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? What happened with Tony Hinchcliffe's thing?
It was just stupid as shit. He was just being blatantly racist, cracking goofy ass jokes. He wasn't spitting good game as a comedian.
Okay.
So everyone was like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not voting. I already wasn't going to vote.
You didn't vote?
Too far away. Oh, I would have to go to Dayton, Ohio on a work day.
Yeah,
or
sure.
I can't even get to the post office.
You couldn't cast in early?
Nah. If I did, I'd have to get time off and shit, and I'd have to make up the day.
Sure.
It's is voting that important? Fortunately for me, no.
Okay.
I'm not missing a day of work, then making up another day, and fucking losing sleep for a vote. Can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do it.
I voted. I was a good American. I just gotta tell you.
This guy. Proud American.
I know.
But
I was a proud American.
I will say I was very even if I did have the opportunity to vote, I probably wouldn't have still, because I was just very fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Just I didn't really support Kamala, and then I don't really care too much for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
yeah, that's fair. That's
because
fair.
they're all just clowns, dude. At the end of the day, they don't really care about the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really for the people. I don't feel it.
Yeah, it just feels like corporations.
I feel like if they really wanted us to vote, they'd make it as serious as paying our taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a voluntary thing, you know?
It is true. That is true.
And in a free society, it should be voluntary.
Right.
And you shouldn't be forced to.
But I think the options should be greater than what we have.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Look, I bank with my phone. You know? My finances are directly attached to my phone. So the fact that I can't vote on my phone's a little weird. That's I can't just
what I want.
I can't just have a United States of America app, and it just asks where do I live? That's it. Yeah. And then I get a face scan, some bullshit. I don't know, something to prove that I'm real. That I'm a real human being.
Right.
That's alive. Yeah, that's alive in front of, and also American citizen. That's a crazy thing. I think only American citizens should vote. That seems controversial now, which seems crazy, I think it was in California. It's illegal to show your ID.
I heard about that.
Isn't that crazy? It's illegal. So if you show your ID to them, they're like, no. Don't show me your ID. Yeah.
It's insane.
It's a little odd, but
they're trying to get some extra votes in there.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're really trying to get some extra votes.
I needed the help.
Fuck,
dude. But I will say that
I feel
I had a crazy discussion with it wasn't too crazy, but I did have a discussion with my manager about this. She's not a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
She's from Europe. That's
Okay.
a good way to say it. She's from Europe. So
Sure.
And the companies that I work for is based in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So she's coming over here just to work as a supervisory role.
Okay.
And I was having a discussion with her about it, and she was telling me how important it was. She's not even American, but she was telling me how important it was to vote, which I can understand.
That's fair.
And she was like, it affects not just politics here, but the whole world, because there's a lot of conflicts that America can,
influence.
Yeah. That are going on right now. And I was trying to tell her, as an American, it doesn't matter what happens, because whatever happens in, for example, Ukraine is going to happen in Ukraine, no matter who's the president.
Yeah,
that was my thoughts. It was like, if Putin wants to drop a nuke on Ukraine, if Trump says don't do that, and Kamala says don't do that, he's probably still going to do it.
Nah, that's really not how that works.
I just feel like he's his own person.
I'll tell you something. The craziest thing I heard about Ukraine thing is that Ukraine is the breadbasket for Africa, right? They have a lot of grain fields out there, and the fact that like we're perpetuating a war with with Russia over Ukraine soil is like actually like creating starvation in Africa,
crazy.
And so we're gonna kind of create more enemies doing this than we are. Like it's just not like there's just more losses there than there are wins. And there was a government hearing where I forget what they found, but they found either like natural oil or like some minerals. There's trillions of either oil or minerals, and probably lithium too. I think they found lithium in Ukraine too.
Wow, in Ukraine?
Yeah. Could you imagine? I mean, they found a lithium deposit over in Montana that's also as big as probably the one in Ukraine. So like, I don't think America's really fighting for lithium.
Right.
But it's not a bad one though. I mean, like it's a reason,
right?
For war. And so like, yeah, I remember there was a government hearing trying to like explain that they don't want Putin to have the money, and so they don't want Putin to have like the trillions of dollars worth of Ukraine land.
Bro, if that man doesn't go fracking in his northern Russia area, I'm sure there's some up there besides bears.
I guess. I don't know.
He has a lot of space that he's not utilizing, I'm not going to lie.
I don't understand your argument. But
bro, Russia's huge.
Yeah, but like they want a freshwater port in Europe. That's the whole fucking point.
They can have some icy water ports, icy salt water.
Dude, that's the crazy part is that the fucking northern, the ice cap is melting above Norway.
Damn.
Dude, I've been watching. Oh man, there's these ideas that since the northern ice caps are receding, so now they can have like all of Norway and like that patch of here. You know what? I might as well pull up a map.
Your cat's been chilling the whole time.
I know she's
Big John.
She's been really chilling. Can you not? So they say that since all of this is like receding, you know what I'm talking about? Like all of this is receding, and so like there's like these old like World War II bases that they're starting to revamp because of this. Like
revamp,
like NATO is starting to like reuse these old World War II
because it's warmer.
Yeah, because it's more accessible now, and also because they're soon gonna fight over the North Pole, and like I don't know. I know that sounds really crazy.
That does sound pretty.
But
nuts.
in the next 10 years, they're probably gonna fight over the North Pole because it's all receding, and all those like.
But isn't the North Pole like?
It's just
is it land?
It's just no. There's no land.
So it's ice.
But I'm saying that like. A lot of this stuff is unused land. Do you know what I mean? It's not like
trying to claim though already.
Yeah, but who's do you really think Canada is like got boots on the ground army to like protect all of this? I don't know.
Dude, that Navy force would be insane.
What do you
like
mean?
having a big ass Navy fortress throughout all those like islands, that'd be fire shit.
Yeah.
Canada has the world's greatest navy.
Yeah, dude. The receding ice caps it's really going to be interesting.
Damn, that shit looks like a chicken, bro. Not going to lie.
Yeah, that's what is it? It's the distortion of making a 2D map.
I see.
From 3D, Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's
man.
It's a wild world. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Like I'm so like.
You want to see some of my content? Maybe I should talk about this.
Oh.
Have you seen Kodak Black?
I have. Here, do you mind if I do the
Go ahead.
Republican and Democrat stuff? So this is the Democrats deciding on who to blame after the election.
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate... Man, there was this lady that came into the store I was working, and she bought some Christmas item, right? And I put it in the bag. It was like 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
And it was ceramic. It was a ceramic Christmas item.
Okay.
Yes, I should have wrapped it up, but
Mhm.
I gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty durable. It was like a little car.
Okay.
Made out of ceramic. And she puts her card up. She was heavier set lady. She
Mhm.
puts her card up, and then she lifts up her bag and like smashes it. Like it drops. She's a short lady, and it was a big bag. And she like drops it on the ground. And then she's like, "Oh, this is your fault. You should have wrapped it." And I was like, "Oh, you can just go grab one." Like either way, like it broke. You can grab another one. You're fine. But like she immediately blamed me for not wrapping it, even though like she dropped it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Bro, what? You dropped it. It would not have been broken if you didn't drop it. Don't try and even if it was wrapped and you dropped it,
it would
still break.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you see the video of the car insurance fraud of upstate New York? It was the lady who like drove in reverse. You don't remember this? Oh, you should see it. Okay. This like got on national news. It was kind of weird.
Was it like an insurance scam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we watched it on the podcast?
Maybe.
I don't really remember.
I've seen clips like it on the podcast. We've seen some insurance scammers.
So is NY insurance. Yeah. Oh no. NY insurance fraud car. Yeah, it was this.
New information, man now charged with staging a car crash in the Belt Parkway in Queens that was caught on camera. Prosecutors say Michael Martinez deliberately cut off another driver last month, forcing that driver to stop.
This actually like became news. It was kind of crazy.
Threw it in reverse.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And they
already documented and everything.
You know what's so crazy too is that these people, since they got caught, went on live television to like explain their story. Dude, it was so odd.
They didn't go to jail?
No.
That's crazy. Yeah, they should be facing charges. I agree with these comments.
Yeah, if somebody they should go to fucking jail for doing this. Yeah, here they are. It's crazy, dude.
They're still lying.
Insurance scam caught on camera, a car backing into another car on a busy highway, but the plot was foiled by the victim's dash cam.
3 weeks ago.
Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is here with the story. Gio, good morning.
Hey, wait, good morning. Yeah, this is the kind of story we're on the drivers to use. The driver.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe we will, but
this.
Yeah, here it is.
My first instinct was that I got caught in a road rage. It was very chaotic.
Watch as the silver Honda Accord cuts off Ashpia, causing her to slam on the
Maybe
brakes.
that wasn't her.
But when she doesn't hit them, the driver putting...
Yeah, maybe that wasn't her. But I know those people
were on TV.
Were on TV, yeah.
That's insane.
And it's an interesting case of, Americans, that's for sure. Like, I've been seeing some crazy ass drivers recently.
It's been pretty bad.
It's been pretty, dude. Last night I was driving around, and there was this guy who flew past me at 90 miles per hour on the highway. I don't care. Look, go 90, go fucking 300. I don't give a shit. Just don't hit me.
Right.
Don't create like one of those turbulent wind things and whiplash me too. Yeah, like don't do that shit. But he flew past me. Whatever. Don't care. A cop
got his ass.
Got his ass.
That's
I was
hilarious.
like, it was the first moment in my damn life. I was like, there's something going on, and then the cop was actually there. You know,
Was he trying to like escape still a little bit, or
he got pretty far down the road. Like I saw him, all right, and then it was about like a minute later I saw the cop pull out to go get him, and I think I was driving for about 5 more miles until that cop found him on the highway. It was pretty crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Justice fucking served.
I know.
That shit happened with Ashley recently. Someone like pulled up on the highway going like 100 or something.
Yeah,
and then he was actually like racing someone, but he didn't know it was a cop. And she said that like as soon as she saw the guy like fly past and she saw the car behind him, which was a cop on his ass, she was like, "Oh, he fucked up."
Wow.
Because they got what is it like? Is it Newport or Bellevue that has like the all black Suburbans that has just like the print on the side?
Newport.
Yeah,
Newport's devilish, dude.
They got his ass.
Newport's like, it's really funny. Newport is probably one of the best and worst police out there because like they really know how to get people with speeding and just. I mean, like traffic control, they're really good at it. But man, they're so devilish though with the concealed cars. You never know if it's a cop unless you like see it in like the light. You know?
Like you gotta look through the front mirror to see like the whole like setup.
Yeah, you know, I was talking with somebody, and apparently somebody got mugged right in front of the city building.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he was talking with police officers, and he got beat up pretty bad. And he was saying that the police didn't have any cameras. Like the city building didn't have any cameras facing his direction. But he could clearly see the building right in front of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there was no cameras apparently that was like looking beyond. And so, yeah.
That's fucked.
I know, dude. I know. Do you have anything to like kind of like protect yourself?
Yeah, of course.
Like
I can't tell people. Just let them come in and find out.
Whatever.
Let them come in and find out.
You're gonna be shooting. You're gonna be shooting like Nerf guns, cap guns.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I got a nice old salt gun.
Yeah. Salt gun's actually something. They hurt, dude. You've never gotten hit with a salt gun?
I have not.
Oh man, it hurts.
Really?
It hurts. Yeah. You got a bat? You got some like brass knuckles?
I can't tell people what I got.
All right.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
I got some things though.
That's fine. Okay.
I'll be cooking in the kitchen.
That's okay. I was thinking about getting my girlfriend those pepper spray and a little taser.
Mace.
A taser too. Like
Taser's hard because you have to actually touch them type shit. But
what if they're touching you?
Pepper is crazy. Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? What if what if that moment with Ashley, that aggressive moment turned into something, you know?
Right.
And
I feel that.
A good taser will knock somebody under 250 pounds.
Right.
You know? It would like disable somebody who's 300.
Right.
You know, it would like for a moment, you know, to run
I guess
away.
My whole thing with carrying weapons is just like it's got to be quick as fuck.
Yeah.
You have to be quick as fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
And like
if
your hands get taken away for some reason, you're already fucked.
Yeah, you are. I always value my legs. You know,
I feel that.
I've been finally getting my ankle to like kind of move a little better. I was like working out. Dude, how heavy are you?
212.
Nice.
212.
That's nice.
Fat guy.
That's nice. I finally got up to 150.
Damn.
Dude, I was 120 for like all my life. For like a good like decade, I feel like I was 120.
Right.
And like now I hit finally 150 and I'm so fucking excited about it. I'm like trying to get up to 180. I feel like that would be a good weight for me, you know?
180.
Yeah. I'm trying to get up to 180.
I think Ashley's like...
You really got to throw that out there?
I'm throwing it
That's
out.
crazy.
Throwing it out.
Wow.
She's like 170.
Okay.
So, 170 like 6 or something. But she's pretty tall.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. I just want to get to like... I haven't got like my legs haven't gotten used to 150 yet. You know, like my legs have always been used to 120. So like I've been like trying to like kind of ease into it. I feel a little like flobbly. Like I feel like wobbly and loose and just not like just sturdy.
I feel that.
So like I've been like working out my legs to like make sure that I still feel like, still feel like I'm in control of my weight.
I feel like if I like started going for weight, I'd get fucking huge. So I'm like trying to like.
Why don't you
keep a running your spot,
dude? The fact that you don't want to work out with me is insane. I got such a good routine, dude. I mean,
I need to look like a fucking heroin addict. I need to play the part. You know what I mean,
dude? But like, I stay lean like a runner, though.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
I do.
That's
I
true.
mean, like, I did a.
I just don't want to be slow, like, and have like so much mass.
That's fair. But on Monday, I biked for 40 minutes. I did about 10 miles ish, and then I did my leg lifts. Like I did some squats, I did some lunges, side lunges, like calf raises. Just, I mean, I could keep going on, but like, just simple stuff just to like, keep yourself lean but still strong. I don't believe in the whole like the bulk muscle stuff.
Right. Like, I feel like my whole thing is like, if let's say you do get huge,
yeah, sure.
What are you doing at that? Like, is it really just for show? Like, I think if I did end up getting big, I would want to be like able to use that muscle for something.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether it be just lifting shit or like actual like some sort of martial arts or something like I need to be good at something like some sport or something.
Yeah,
to like have all that muscle. It can't just be for show.
Yeah, I know so many people who are like, bro, I'm bulking up, but they're doing like 3 or 4 reps, for like, then they're maxing out and they're doing 3 or 4 reps, and then it's just like, dude, you don't really work out for an hour, dude. You like after 20 minutes, you're tired,
right?
And I don't believe in that.
I think people who bulk up should have more energy.
Yeah,
honestly.
Right. But the thing is, if you have more mass, your cardio goes down.
It does.
So you have to balance your cardio with your weight.
Yeah.
And yeah. You got I don't know. I mean, I'm no fucking health expert, but let me tell you, it's like really crucial that I don't know, that I can have multiple reps. Like I can do lots of reps. Right. I like that. I like being able to do like, push-ups and pull-ups, like many reps. I don't know. I just don't understand the whole argument of like,
I did it one time.
Yeah.
I benched 1,000 one time.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I
feel it.
I don't know.
Do you want to did you see Kodak?
Well, pause. We're doing did you see how Kamala didn't win a single county over Biden? So like Biden won, right? Over Trump. And I mean, like, so it's no, how do I say this? It's no law. Like, it's not confusing to think, okay, Kamala did worse than Biden. Right? But she didn't do, like, I think there was no county in America she did better in than Biden.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? Not a single county.
Even in, like, Cali and whatnot?
I'll show you.
So you asked, are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away. On the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not one county?
By 3% or more. At least
by
3%
or more.
You come in full county there. So there you see, but that's states, yeah. So
I think that 3% increase is probably either population or citizenship increase, correct? Would you think that?
Fuck.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
In counties, in 58 counties.
And that was like 2% was 58 counties that they're saying. Or 4 some.
What are you saying? We can rewatch it.
Yeah, at the mid half, he was like 3%. That's crazy.
So you asked,
and then they start going to a lower
percent. The vice
percent.
president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020. So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not one county?
By 3% or more.
So.
And then after that, he does like a.
At least in the county right now, and so you come in full county there. So there you see, but that's states, yeah. So in counties, in 58 counties.
Oh, in 58 counties. Okay.
Man, but that's both graphs were pretty humiliating.
Yeah.
Either way.
You know what I think it is? no American wanted a woman.
That can't be it. No way.
Just think about no.
Yellow Springs,
just
Ohio. Boom.
Okay. No. I guess what I'm here. Get out of the reaction real quick.
For sure.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that any like in 2020, it felt like the nation rallied against Trump.
Right.
It kind of felt like that.
Right.
But then once you got a woman candidate, they're like, ooh, Trump or woman?
No, because
really,
honestly, I think I
Really?
would go for a lady president.
That's fair.
But she just was not the right lady.
I would agree.
It's just like how Joe Biden wasn't the right guy. I don't think gender has a play. She's just like.
But Hillary Clinton wasn't the right one either. You know.
Kamala was a wine mom. And I think most people are pretty scared of wine moms. And like that type of demographic of ladies.
Sure.
It's just like the willy-nilly, I just laugh a lot type vibe.
Yeah, man. There was I think it was like a week ago or two. I did I impersonated her, and I did that little like clap and laugh. I feel like I nailed it. I really feel Maybe you might be right. You might be right.
If she was like, I don't know. She was better. She could have done it. She could have done it.
She could have done it. Yeah. Yeah, I just
Dude,
think
the crazy thing that I think about is like people say she's like, well, she claims to be like Jamaican, but like,
yeah,
I think she has to deep down claim to be Indian because her mom's Indian.
Yeah.
And me personally, I claim where my mom's from.
Sure.
My younger sister claims where her mom's from. For real, like.
Okay.
Not a lot of families are like don't live in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have your mom and your dad together.
Mm-hmm.
Like not a lot of families like that. You're gonna like choose the family that's not in your life. Like choose the half that's not in your life. No, like I don't know if that makes sense. Like if you're a light skinned person and you're raised by your black mom and your white dad was like out of your life, you will probably claim to be more black than you will white.
Yeah, because that family member supported you.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
So
I couldn't agree with you more.
I don't think that deep down don't think that she deep down claims to
Jamaican.
be as Jamaican as she portrays to be in the public.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
Which is because I mean I didn't really watch any of her stuff for the most part, but like I didn't really see the Indian culture coming out, and I think that would have been cool to see.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. That would have been really cool.
That would have been more genuine than just trying to like, be black or something. Like,
yeah, I think
to see like the mixture of the two cultures even would have been cool.
She probably would have gotten a bigger black vote if she didn't claim it so hard.
Right.
That she was black. Right?
I think so.
If she would have just like kind of just been herself. What a crazy statement. I know. Hey, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there was so many voices in her ear.
Yeah,
I'm sure there was a million of them, And I'm
I think that's what America wants, though. They don't want to be bullshitted.
Yeah, and you know what Trump didn't do? Trump doesn't strike you as somebody who's like puppeteering him.
Right.
And Kamala to a T kind of gave puppeteering. And so does Biden.
Yeah,
come on,
for sure.
And I heard an argument of like, since Biden's really not doing anything, like as a president, he's probably really not that active. And then Harris is gone. Who's running the show? Whose fingers over the red button? It's just a thought. I know, dude. You really got to watch Vices. You really should.
I will have to.
I know. I always give you a movie recommendation, but dude, it's so good. It's so good. Christian Bale kills it.
If I come across it, I'll definitely give it a shot for sure.
That's fair. Oh, well, what was your Kodak thing?
Have you seen Kodak?
I mean, no. Should I Google?
He did a stream. Yeah.
On YouTube.
Do you know about the double XL 2016 cipher? Or maybe it was 2017.
Dude, what the fuck are you saying?
What?
What are you saying?
All right, type in double XL cipher.
Cipher?
Yeah.
How do you spell cipher? That one. Yeah. 24?
No. But Just do the 16 freshman class, 2016.
2016 freshman class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen this shit?
Yeah, I've seen videos of this. It's, Kodak 21, Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, they just start rapping and whatnot. Classic right here. But Kai Cenat just got like in a new place. I swear to God, he's invited every single person from this cipher. Like he did Kodak, he did Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
He did Uzi.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done Lil Yachty in 21.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see them coming on.
He did Kodak recently?
Yeah, like he's done Denzel, Kodak, and Uzi in the last like week.
Cool.
Like he's like getting this whole cipher.
Mm-hmm.
But Kodak was on there.
Yeah.
And he's a fiend. He's like
Is
a
he?
Percocet fiend.
Is he?
He was pumping Percocets on the stream live. It was terrible. It was hard to watch. And he like look up like Kodak Black on Kai Cenat's stream, and you will see him just look like the first thing is like zanned out. Like,
apparently I looked that up.
oh snap!
I looked that up.
Maybe this was a while ago.
Yeah, this was a while ago, but this is a. I can't. Okay, I don't.
Wait,
I
mute
I'll
mute
mute
it real quick, and then like just go to a different clip. Maybe I can even tell you what clip to click on.
Okay.
Oh no, this is the clip. He's literally popping drugs.
Yeah. All right.
Live. Fucking Kai Cenat doesn't even know what's fucking going on. He's looking at his chat like, what the fuck just happened? Like, look at Kai. He's like in distress, like, I'm about to get fucking banned.
Yeah.
Like, God.
Yeah.
And the whole stream, he was just like, he was bow-legged and everything. Just like, oh. This was that same clip. But
yeah, sure.
if you go on, like, if you go back, maybe I can find the clip where he's just saying stupid crap.
You want me to just say on?
Just keep going the shorts for real.
Okay.
Like if you filter out to the shorts.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
I can tell you like a clip real quick. Oh shit. Man, it's not recent.
Yeah, well, they're all kind of like.
Oh yeah, the freestyle. Watch the freestyle.
This
Go
one?
down. Yes, dude.
He looks
cracked.
He looks
out,
really
dude.
concerned for his life.
Dude, it's so bad. Dude.
Wouldn't you
Like,
be if you were?
I would.
Not obviously.
It's literally my next door neighbor. Like I'm not having him over on sitting in fucking Nolan's spot, fucking freestyle. No way. Bro, what? That's so sad.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I hope he gets better, man.
I
Before
do
he fucking
too.
dies.
Because I loved old Kodak. You know.
I feel you.
Kodak had some great albums. He's got a few albums. Oh man,
sad.
That's sad. That's sad. The things I'm starting to see from Kai Cenat is really interesting. He's really like becoming something. You know, he's really like.
It pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I want to get thick. We'll start working out.
When you
start
throw in the.
I want to start looking the part.
To get thick. What?
Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm jealous as fuck, but
You got Kai Cenat getting the McDonald's deal.
Dude, I
actually had
know.
that chicken Big Mac. It was shit.
Oh, wasn't that
I
good?
don't like it because it's like the McChicken. I don't like the McChicken.
You don't like the McChicken? Wow, I think the McChicken's not bad.
It's like, nah, it's just not Chick-fil-A.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Is it the same like sauce, the Big Mac sauce?
Big Mac sauce on the McChicken with 2 chicken patties, and it kind of flattened out.
Really?
Compared to like what they used to be when I last had a McChicken.
Yeah, the McChickens are supposed to be a little meaty, right? I mean,
that's what I would think, but
Right.
that was pretty flat.
That's sad. That's sad. I love me a good Big Mac, but
I would have rather had a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I understand. Yeah. Man, is there anything else? I feel like
I have some content. If you have the time, if you want to go through it.
Yeah, can we just run through one and save? Well, we'll run through a couple, but then can we save a couple for next week?
Sure.
81. 81. Which one? Oh,
have you
the
seen
fight?
This?
The fight soon.
Oh, it's gonna be on Netflix. I heard. I don't know how I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, how the fuck am I gonna watch it? When is it?
That's both of our question.
Oh man, how the fuck am I gonna watch? I'm gonna have to like dog somebody I know.
Dude, yeah. How am I gonna have to drive fucking to Dayton, Ohio to watch this at my parents' fucking house?
I'll fucking watch it at anybody's house. I don't care.
Who the fuck has fucking Netflix for real? Am I gonna have to buy it? I'm not fucking buying it.
That's in 3 days.
No way.
Holy shit. What's the calendar? What is that, Thursday night? No, they didn't do that to me, did they?
Friday.
It's Friday? Yeah, it's Friday.
Fuck, I work.
Dude. At what time?
Fuck, I work. Fuck.
Time.
Hardworking American.
Dude, you gotta get off.
There's no way.
What's the start time?
8 p.m.
Where'd you see that?
ET. Scroll down a little bit.
8 p.m. Main card. Okay. So they're going to have a couple other fights beforehand. That sounds cool. Free for all subscribers. Dude, I got to get Netflix for that fight. That sounds so awesome.
I'm pissed. Fuck Netflix, dude. Why didn't they do like Hulu? Like, fuck Netflix, dude. Fuck Netflix.
I'm okay with that.
Do Amazon. For fuck's
Hulu's
sake.
owned by Disney. Disney wouldn't really shoot
Yeah, they
for
don't fuck
this.
with that shit.
They don't fuck. They're not
Man,
fights.
like Netflix with their new rule, like you can't share accounts and shit. Like that shit pisses
I
me
know,
off.
dude. I know.
Damn.
And my family members were paying for extra households for it too. Like they
Dude,
were
you
like,
can't even go on Discord and stream. Like you can't share your screen on Netflix.
oh really?
Yes, dude. You have to like find a loophole around it type shit.
Really?
It's ridiculous.
That's
like you can't even
interesting.
share your fucking screen on Discord on Netflix. That's insanity.
Yeah, I remember there was a lot of people who were doing that, just going live,
Right.
and just like sharing, content like that. Not
Like
here.
that's how when my girlfriend lived in California, me and
Mhm.
her watched Breaking Bad through Netflix, and then halfway through it, they implemented that bullshit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, bro, that's some bullshit. I was so pissed. I had to
Right.
find like a little workaround.
Mhm.
I got it to work eventually, but I was still pissed the whole time. I was like, why is it got to be like that?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch this fight. You're working?
I work.
Damn.
2 jobs.
I'm gonna have to see what Nolan's doing.
8 p.m.
I'm gonna have to get the whole crew together. This is like, I wonder
Dude,
if the
I don't think
UFC's on.
Tyson's gonna win though.
You don't think Tyson's gonna win?
Nah, dude, he's too old. And
Have you seen that man?
I mean, yeah, I've seen him training and whatnot. I mean, but I just don't know. You have a video?
I have the official trailer from Netflix.
Oh my god. Let's go.
I won't do anything if I don't risk being embarrassed. Like now, I want to fight this young motherfucker.
Didn't he say some shit about his daughter? And that's what initiated it?
I had, it's
Probably. Tyson's daughter?
Yep.
Yeah.
disruptor.
His dead daughter. Like,
I love you.
So disrespectful.
I'm gonna take your throne, brother.
He's a manufactured killer. I'm a natural born killer.
Mike is the greatest heavyweight of all time, in my opinion. But it's my time.
Hard work defines me. I look at myself as a liberator. I created guys like Jake Paul. Be in good shape because your health depends on it.
We're going to war, and he's getting knocked out. I'm getting to show the world who I am.
Is Jake Paul legit?
And shut everyone the fuck up.
No, you're not.
I used to pickpocket right here.
He's not going to get any street cred from beating Mike Tyson.
I know. He's not. Everybody's just going to be like,
You fought an old man.
you
Congrats.
fought an old man. You know who he should take off? Or like, you should fight
This guy and kick his ass.
Someone that's actually competing right now?
somebody
like,
in the UFC or something.
type shit.
I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him.
You started me off, but I'm gonna teach you how to box, Mike.
My ass.
You know what the thing is? Paul is a good showmanship person. He knows how to do some showmanship.
I hope he loses. I want him to lose, but because who likes him? No one likes him. That's why everyone wants to see the fight, because no one likes him.
Everybody hate likes him, or like hate watches him. You know,
right?
Yeah. I guess like
it's just gonna be upsetting. Like, I'm just gonna be upset if you watch it now that I think about it.
It's like Floyd Mayweather and the McGregor fight. Conor McGregor fight. Do you remember that one? It was in 2018.
Wasn't that like a really quick fight? Was that one?
No.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of like the NBA player and
okay,
Logan
maybe.
Paul.
No, I'm thinking about a real one that
I don't know.
He like broke his ankle or something in like the first couple seconds. McGregor.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I see.
I really couldn't tell you.
I remember.
I don't know enough. But it's gonna be an interesting fight. I'm excited for it. I'm really fucking excited for it.
I have some content.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
I was just not about it, but like I just saw some Mike Tyson stuff. I guess that's why I'm getting it, because he's about to have a fight soon.
Which one do you want to watch? This one?
Can you scroll through so I can just remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can just watch the first 3. But this straight was funny as fuck to me.
Yo, when you cradling him, is it like you know?
Do you know about this guy, Hezbollah?
Hezbollah.
You know about this guy?
Hezbollah is a group.
No. He's like that little kid that he's holding, but he's like 26 years old.
Hezbollah is a terrorist group in Lebanon.
No, it's the name of
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah.
Maybe that's not what that is. Okay, maybe I'm confused. I'm sorry.
You're good. But yeah. That was a crazy connection, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what? That's insane. But
okay.
Yeah, maybe if you see the clip, maybe you recognize the little guy.
Okay.
He's like a midget. But Mike thought he was a baby.
They're the baby. And I didn't know I'm hungry. He's punching me.
Oh, he just like picked him up.
Yeah.
I
started kissing him.
Yeah. I'm hugging on this guy.
You grabbing him, kissing him. Yeah, I didn't know if you actually knew him.
He's like 26 years old.
He's a oh damn. Oh, that person?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Is that a real video when you cradling him? Is it like
you know?
That shit's crazy.
Did you know he was?
Mike's such a genuine person for that though. Like, didn't even know, and he's like kissing him and shit.
Yeah,
like,
he's
what the fuck?
26 years old. That's crazy.
God damn.
That's really funny. Yeah, I do know who that person is, right? I mean, I feel like I've seen a video of theirs. That's really interesting. That's
like,
interesting.
Golly.
Yeah.
And then
which one? This one? Oh, Muhammad Ali.
So that's a tough one. Maybe you'll say that one. Ever since Trump was elected, it might get some people excited.
No. Schwarzenegger is here. You know him? Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know him?
Schwarzenegger.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said that. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ever since Trump got elected, man, these white people be tripping.
We'll be back in a minute with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's his name. 9 minutes.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Look at him. They're sitting right next to each other after this.
Right now, Muhammad Ali is still with us, and also Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He looks up like, the fuck?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny, man. Oh, that's pretty good.
All right, and this is my last.
Sugar Ray. Yeah, sure.
Is that a real?
Tommy, I can knock you out now.
Holy shit.
Good try.
Holy.
Good try.
No, stop.
Yeah, I really wasn't gonna do it.
They give him the old flashback. That was pretty fire. Mike Tyson got so fucking intense there for a second.
I can knock you out now.
Holy shit.
Good try.
Holy.
Good try.
Yeah.
He was like, no. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows. He was, you know. It's crazy that they're all like much older now.
Yeah.
As it says in the title, 30 years later. Like
33, yeah.
And Mike Tyson still sees him as like a powerhouse. He's like,
True.
oh shit's about to go down. This is about to be
True.
$1 million fight right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
guess you
hilarious.
remember that strength.
Yeah.
That's why I really wonder if like that fight between Tyson and Jake Paul, I just wonder if it's going to be actually like worth its meat, you know?
Right. I would rather watch Mike Tyson fight one of his older rivals.
No, this one's America's like, this is just a hodgepodge. They might as...
Bro, Jake Paul is really Gen Z, bro. I swear to God. Maybe he's a millennial, but he's
probably what, 25?
He's probably Gen Z. That's insane.
Yeah.
To be fighting someone that's... How old is Mike Tyson? Like 50-something?
50-something. Yeah, 50-something. 56-ish, 55.
He is Mike Tyson. You know what? I know some pretty strong 50-year-olds.
Me too.
Their bodies are like fucking what I imagine horse legs are like.
And could you imagine him? He's got money. He's
got the athletic trainers though. He's like
Yeah.
still strong. Like he's at
Exactly.
his prime.
He's who?
Jake Paul.
Yeah,
As a man.
but that's true. That's true. But he hasn't been weathered.
That's good though. Like if you haven't been
Yeah.
hit up, like
That's true.
You still have all the connections in your brain. So if someone goes for a knockout punch to the face, like you're less likely than someone like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was about to show you some highlights of Mike Tyson.
Dude, I've seen them. They're fucking insane.
They're aggressive.
scary.
They're scary.
The way he
He's just
fucking
like-
moves his body, bro.
Yeah, he's just fucking throwing. He's
like
there's-
jumping to the side.
I know.
Full body, like his whole body's going to that fucking punch, and he's a
Yeah.
heavyweight champion.
And he's like light, and he's moving around, and then he's going fast and hitting you fast. Like the UFC,
He's explosive, dude. It was
yeah.
insane.
There's not many heavyweights in the UFC that's explosive like
Right.
that, but there's just one guy that's explosive, and it scares you.
Right.
You know, no fucking person who's that big should move that fast.
Right.
You know,
Terrifying
like you
shit.
expect that from like a lightweight or like a welterweight. Not that heavy.
Right.
I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be really interesting.
I really hope he still has some fast twitch muscles. He'd have
Yeah.
to be fast as fuck to beat Jake Paul, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder if there's any inhibitants of like drugs. Do you know what I
think
mean?
he's gonna be. I think Mike Tyson's gonna be under influence. It's Mike Tyson, bro. He's gonna
Yeah.
smoke Zaw. He's gonna fucking. He might even pop fucking shrooms for fuck's sake. Who
Yeah,
fucking knows?
he really might. He really
Which
might.
is not good, in my opinion.
Well, you're not a fighter.
I'm not a fighter, right? But like, I don't think unless they have like sports enhancing shrooms, like what the fuck?
I've heard arguments.
That'd be crazy.
That it increases your eye acuity. It creates, like you understand. I don't know. I've heard some really wonky ideas
Stuffs.
from fighters about like what helps you and what doesn't help you.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I would wonder if they have an under the influence like rule, like a drug rule.
Probably should.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We should just wrap this up.
For
dude.
sure.
We're gonna
It
talk
is
for
9.
We're gonna talk for hours.
It is time.
All right, man.
We'll go through the content next week. I'll make sure to compile some more.
That's awesome.
Internet shit.
I was gonna say something. So you're not gonna be here for Thursday. I don't know if we're going live on Thursday. We might go live on Thursday. You can't come?
No, I won't be able to
it's-
make it.
That's fine. That's
Fortunately.
fine. I don't know if we're gonna go live yet. So like tune in, figure that one out, and then are we gonna stay on the Tuesday schedule? I know this is a big question.
Maybe not. If I'd rather do Thursdays.
Okay.
But
Whatever.
if it works for like Nolan or something, then I'm down to trying it out.
Okay. Whatever's easier for you, dude. I don't care that much.
I think I'd rather have a Tuesday as like a work day, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
I understand that. Okay. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. We do a weekly podcast. We didn't do last 2 weeks. We understand. We had life. You know how it goes. But then enjoy yourself,
For sure.
Have a great day.
Goodbye, everyone. Should I even play the ad?
Nah.